Do they still sell those? You know, what? Chia.
Oh, the chia pets?
Yeah. Are those still big now? People still buying them?
I'm sure you could probably still get them.
I miss those commercials.
I went early. I went early. Sorry.
Premature,
give me
huh?
an option to edit. Yeah, premature. It didn't give me an option to edit my stuff out, so I don't know what the heck happened.
Uh-oh. Well, we lost Sean in the process. He'll be back.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He's probably flying behind some hay bales out of cell service for the second.
He'll be back.
Oh, there he is.
Working on it.
Oh, now we got to look at his face. It's going to be rough.
The scruffy. Got the scruffy. Hi,
Nice.
Jade. What's up, girlfriend?
Looks good, Sean. We can see your face and the wingman. Oh, now knees.
Is this episode 20?
See my pretty legs.
Woo! Man, those are white legs if I ever seen any.
That's why. That's why I'm tanning them up in the air while I'm talking to you guys on Zoom, right?
Whee! Sounds good.
Wow, you're
I'm gonna run over.
Really good.
I'm gonna run over to the hay bales and slalom.
Nice. Got a glimpse of your shadow there for a second. Oh, yeah, there it is. I always like seeing that when I'm flying.
All right, I gotta go grab my hat. I'll be right back.
I gotta grab my hat too.
Cause you all wearing hats, like, so I gotta go grab my hat.
Oh man. Well, how's everybody's day going? Because mine is going horrible. Just so you know.
Sorry to hear that, brother.
I'm down a vehicle. So I ran in and got off work today. Got a new battery for my motorcycle that I haven't rode for a year and a half. And I guess my starter is froze up on my my bike. So I guess I'll Uber to work tomorrow.
Oh no,
Who
not
knows?
the Uber.
I'm not walking, that's for sure.
What? You got your vehicle in the shop? Is that what you said? I missed it.
My wife's truck is doing some weird stuff, so I had to drop it off today. And they're like, "Well, we're not sure if we can get to it until Monday."
Oh.
And I said, "Well, it's not running, so it ain't gonna do me no good. So if you can work on it before Monday, great. If not, I'll see you after Monday." So I've been wanting to sell my motorcycle forever, and I just never got off my butt to go get a battery. Now I need it, and it doesn't run, which is the first time that I've ever had this issue. I've never had a problem with this bike. It's always a turnkey run and gun, but I guess it sat too long, and it just needs some TLC, and it'll be up and running this weekend, I guess.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah, here in Wisconsin, it's 75 and sunny, and we are actually sitting out at Savannah's softball game.
Oh, cool.
Hey, yeah. Ken Stamey said it looks like or sounds like a good day to fly to work. If my job wasn't next to an international airport, I totally would fly to work all the time. But I can't.
You just need radio.
Some about restricted airspace. Can't hear you, Eric. I see your lips moving.
It's easier to beg for forgiveness than ask for permission when you go into airspace you're not allowed to be in.
Not really.
I absolutely love Brian Waller and his hay. It's not AGA ever. It's always HAY. Kills me every time I see it.
Let me spell it. Oh man, my bad. I have to go check the Webster. I got it wrong again, didn't I?
Hey, Nick, it does want to turn over. I think Eric's right. The starter maybe seized up on it. So I don't know. Maybe tomorrow while I'm doing nothing, I can find out what a starter will cost me around here, and we'll go from there.
Should be pretty easy to replace on a motorcycle, I would think.
I think
Depends on the
so.
bike.
I think.
Are we live?
I think. Yes, we're live.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Yay, we're live.
Brian, I think the starter on that bike's behind the firewall.
Is it? Just like on a computer?
Yeah, exactly.
Just make sure the
it's-
turn signal fluid is full, because if you don't have turn signal fluid full, you can give up on the starter.
Actually, when I took my wife's car into O'Reilly's today to have them check out what the code it was throwing, and I looked on the shelf and they have blinker fluid in there. It's packed everything. I'm like, oh my goodness.
I actually had a 1979, 77 Harley Davidson that was made in Italy, a little bitty 90cc dirt bike, and the tail light went out on it. That thing would not run unless you had a working tail light in it. It took me a long time to figure that out. I missed that old thing, man.
Hey, yeah, right. Hey, Nick, it's injector. It's not a carburetor. I can't push start it. DP's in the house. DP,
Hey,
you want to join us tonight?
What difference does the carburetor versus fuel injecting have to push starting? Educate me. I don't know.
No, you can't jump. You can't push start that bike. I've tried it, and I found out that it won't. You can't pop the clutch on it. I've tried it. Hey, I got 2 more subscribers since last week. I just realized that. Woohoo!
Hello,
Have you
Will.
tried-
Man,
Hey, Eric, what's up?
what's that?
What's up, everybody?
Oh, Will, what's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
I said DP. What's up, Will? Hey,
Hey, man.
absolutely loved your last video, dude. The only problem is I can barely spell, so spelling I can even say it. Acrobatic is not going to work for me.
Well, that's why they say
What was it?
acro. The shortened version for you would be acro.
Oh, okay, I got that. Woo.
Yeah, man.
JR Parrott is in the house. PBG Fix It. He's in the house. Let's see. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready to have some fun. I've had a crappy afternoon, and I'm just ready to just hang out and talk about whatever and whatever. We can talk about Will's last video that he just did because
We'll start out with a cheers then.
Oh shoot! Wait, Brian, here. Woohoo! Cheers!
Cheers. The cheers is for you there, Brian. Try it.
Oh yeah, Diet caffeine free Coke, love it.
Yeah, man. And Jade and Eric were
So, Will, I have
yesterday, weren't they?
a little bit of a confession to make. Every time I've ever tried to fly near or around a hot air balloon, something has happened to my motor, my wing, something. So I'm a whole lot of envious of you right now because I've yet to do it. And how was it? Did you get any turbulence off of those
No,
hot air balloons?
no, absolutely no turbulence. I mean, I didn't get, they say, and this is something that I just learned recently about flying over or under a balloon. But the pilot said, man, those things can really climb and really descend quickly, which I didn't, every time I see a balloon, it's just kind of like floating there, but apparently they can, they've got very little control, but the control that they have up and down is pretty significant.
I've never even been on a hot air balloon. I don't know how I feel about them. They kind of, there's no control in those really. It's all windage.
Yeah, well, it's funny because at the the festival there, the balloons took off and nobody expected that they were going to be flying at all at any time during the festival. It was just at the very last minute, on the very last day, they had a window and they took it. But man, those balloons, they launched and they were gone. I mean, there was no, gawking at the balloons as soon as they got any altitude, the wind just carried them away. But it was still pretty and everything, and I'm glad I went. Well, you have to come up next year.
I haven't seen
Well,
your
I get
video
the
off
same-
the guys, man, but where were you, Will?
In my hometown, Lewisburg, North Carolina.
That's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I was tickled pink to have something to go to that was actually, didn't involve a day trip and going somewhere. So yeah, your wingman, your wingman there, Brian.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
Oh, zip.
yeah.
But
So,
man, I got to get over there and fly with y'all. I used to have to go to Phoenix, Arizona every October, and on the way through, I passed through Albuquerque, and always about middle of October, they have some big balloon festival out there. I think it's one of the world's biggest.
yeah,
There'll be like hundreds of hot air balloons out there.
right.
We ought to take our paramotors out there, man, and go fly around those guys.
Hey, I would love to. I mean, Albuquerque's a long way, and of course, when is this?
Mid-October.
Mid-October. It's easy when something's that far away. It's easy to say, yeah, let's do it.
It's just a thought in case y'all ever want to fly around some hot air balloons, because they come out with this kind of like the Mardi Gras parade of hot air balloons. Where they come out with all these crazy different shapes and things.
Yeah.
Like Darth Vader head balloons and stuff like that.
Speaking
Pretty
of
cool
shapes,
stuff.
Speaking of shapes, did you all see the heart shapes post?
No.
On
Did I miss one?
yeah, I think you did on the let's see, Clear Prop TV chat. That's all I'm gonna say.
Uh-oh. In the chat, huh?
Yeah. You won't have to wonder if you found the right thing.
Huh. I want to say I noticed something on my trip over to the west coast of Florida this past weekend that I'd never noticed before, and it was because of Will. His his video where he was on his way to Bad Apples, and you see or hear somebody's gawking at his paramotor off the back of his truck. I had noticed this past time of 4 different people actually pulled up next to me, and I could see the passenger looking back at the paramotor in the back of my truck, and I just started laughing because I was like, I never noticed this. How often does this happen?
Yeah.
And Will got it on video.
Well, it's annoying, really, especially if you're trying to, pass someone or, to turn. But just something to be aware of. Do you have those little lights on your rear view mirrors, on your side mirrors? The little lights that
Yes,
tell you
yeah.
the blind spot? Man, those things really saved me.
Have you ever had anybody
All
ask
right.
you any weird questions about what it was? Twice I was in North Carolina, literally within 10 minutes of each other, 2 different stops. I had 2 different people ask me, is that some sort of airboat? It's in the bed of my truck. And I was like, no, it's a paramotor. I fly it.
Yeah, I mean, so sometimes you feel like a bit of a rock star, because the people slowing down, they're looking, and and of course mine says, well, yours does too, Parajet, so they probably have all kinds of images in their head as to, I don't know what people are thinking, but yeah, I've
It's
had
like a little jet engine on there or something like that. Hopefully one day soon.
yeah. Who
I'll be
won it
flying my
golfing?
quad jet.
Who won it golfing? Jade or Eric?
What's that?
Jade and Eric went golfing, so who won?
Oh, I wasn't golfing. You don't want to see me golf.
So is this Jade golfing?
I was golfing with one of my friends and I almost had a hole in one.
Wow. Did you win?
We didn't keep score.
Oh.
She outdrank me too.
It's all about the drinking.
Jade's actually pretty much a lightweight when it comes to drinking. Every time I get a text message from her or whatever, she's on her like second drink, looking all red faced and smiling from ear to ear.
So what were you
I thought
doing?
you Wisconsin. What's that?
I was just wondering what she was drinking.
Well, I can't hear you,
Oh.
Jade.
I know. I'm trying to learn this mute button here. Well, Eric came down at one point and we were on hole 3 and he drove by and threw us a beer. And so that was my Yingling from Georgia yet. And then we were, what is that?
Put it back by your face, Shane.
Yeah, somebody came by and gave you beer. That's how all the good stories start.
I can't see it. Hold
We
on.
can't see it.
Oh,
Dude.
I got the.
Oh,
picture
yeah.
of you.
And then those were something Jim Beam Press old fashions.
Ooh, that sounds delicious.
And
I'll cheers
those,
again.
yeah.
This is an orange. This is an orange creamsicle mojito.
Ooh, I like
Man, that
mojito.
sounds good.
It's a good combo.
Dave is all fancy. He's like, I'm drinking wine, a Chardonnay.
I
I don't
didn't
drink
realize
that.
that.
Now it's
I didn't realize I was on
Now-
mute. I was trying to say that a helicopter was flying right over me.
That's not good, brother.
You should be
No.
on the other side of it. Top side.
So I think I got out of its way. That scared the crap out of me.
Well,
You need to land in
in
white.
case any.
yeah, you need to change the pants or what?
Yeah, I just,
And
I'm just saying that if I start twirling down with no canopy above me, you got exclusive TPT Shane.
oh, I was just thinking that, just so you know.
I
And
just think-
I that's all I'm going to say right now.
I'll say it. I was gonna say if it scared the crap out of you, I'm glad you're wearing a Shane's camper.
Oh, so you got Angela and Tony. They're a couple, and Tony, for whatever reason, he is hell bent determined to find a way to poop in my camper. And I'm telling you right now, it's all fun and games until I catch you with your pants down.
Oh, Will, you had to go through this, Will, didn't you?
Yeah, but I just waited until he took off. As soon as he launched, man. I was
Drop it
in-
like it's hot.
Had no idea what was going on.
I think he has an internal probe that goes off when that happens, though, Will.
yeah.
There's a sensor in there. If it gets any splashing, it knows what's up. It just alerts my phone.
Those sensors are notoriously inaccurate.
Oh yeah, whether it's full or not, the level. Yeah, they are.
Oh, I
I'm
will
talking
tell
about
you
the poop-
literally.
The Blackwater tank
Oh,
sensor.
the poop alarm.
Oh.
The poop alarm. I think within the first year of using my camper, the black tank sensor never worked. It never worked. It never says it's full, empty. It never worked.
Because no one got to poop in it.
Yeah, you don't use it.
Well, I can assure you, there's very little to none anything stuck to the side walls of that black tank. Because, we were going out every weekend, my wife and I, before they shut the compound down. We were going out every weekend and camping out there. And every morning, I got my little roll of toilet paper, headed for the woods. My wife's like, she's like, I'm not going in the woods. I'm like, well, there's a convenience store 10 minutes down the road. Better plan properly because it is what it is.
Hey, y'all know how to
Oh,
fix that
speaking
sensor
of-
problem, right?
I don't.
No.
So they're notoriously bad. They get junk built up on them and they read inaccurately. None of the manufacturers have really solved the problem good. And when I bought my new Winnebago, they literally told me at the dealership, you're going to have problems with a sensor. Drain your tank, flush it, drop about 20 pounds of ice down the toilet right before you go on your next road trip or shake the heck out of the camper. As the ice melts, it moves around and it cleans the tank and the sensor. It works. I've done it. But
I think mine is from the outside. It's not the
yeah,
inside.
if yours doesn't work at all, that's a whole nother issue.
Right.
It's just they start reading full all the time.
Have you
And
ever?
if you do it quickly enough, the ice, if you do it quickly enough, you can save the ice that didn't melt for drinks.
How do you think
Yeah.
DP gets his ice for his drink?
Yeah, for a Black Russian.
That's high end ice right there, or low end ice, I guess I would say.
Yeah, well, this
Black
Shane
Russian.
Shane's gonna love this. I actually make my own clear ice, so you know.
Oh, I was going to make a joke about him coming from glaciers earlier. I was spot on.
Oh, hell no. Dave. Hey, his butler comes over with this little tie on and this little penguin outfit. Bring
There's
Dave
no
a damn
butler.
drink and everything.
No butler. I just swept the entire house. Even worked up a sweat.
You did what? You swept the
swept.
house. Don't you have an automatic little robot vacuum cleaner?
No, I have 3 cats, so you know, barf and the occasional whatever on the floor would not be good with a Roomba smearing it all over the place.
Have you seen those Roomba horrible accidents or whatever? Like a dog will poop on the floor and then the Roomba comes along and just literally puts it everywhere.
That's why I don't have one.
Oh my God, I couldn't even imagine. Because I don't clean that up either, just so you know. If something happens in the house, nope, done. I'll leave and come back after everybody's got here and taken care of it. I'm not dealing with none of that. Can't
Man,
do
Oh, I
that'll
thought
make
you
your
meant
whole
just-
house smell like crap. I mean, it would
Yeah,
just
right.
everywhere, man. You might as well move.
Hey,
was
if
wondering-
I could, I would.
I wonder if
Hey,
I wonder if I could break in here for just a second. I want to show you something really cool real quick. Look at this over here. It's just got ridges and mountains, right? But I want to show you this mountain right here on the very top. There's a lake on the very top of this. Just take me a second to get to it. But I was wondering, does anybody, when they go fly, do they find secret places that they wish that they could get to from the ground? Because this over here is like it's like a blue hole or something on top of this mountain, but I don't see how to get up here. You know, it's like a pretty cool swimming hole.
Yeah, I got your video pinned for the moment while we talk about it, man. Yes, I find places with deer hunting stands that look incredible, and there's not a road anywhere nearby or houses in that matter.
I haven't found any yet, but I will.
DP is stuck on the ground until equipment arrives.
You know what I found fun was just flying over that huge grow operation at Lake Wales Municipal Airport.
What? You
Yeah,
did that? It didn't shoot at you?
Nope, no shots fired.
They told
And
me
I
they
think
had
somebody's
a
skinny dipping.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
a
wait.
There you
quarry,
go.
isn't it?
They dropped down a
Zoom
little
in,
lower.
Sean.
No, it's not a quarry. It's just a lake, and on the top of the mountain, there's no way of getting
Wanna
up
be
here. I
seen
don't
or
see
no?
any.
Hey, it is an old quarry that they flooded more than likely because that's not look like a natural lake.
Well,
it looks like
I mean-
super steep
I mean-
banks.
I mean, it's on top of this ridge.
Yeah,
I don't
it
know
could be
how-
natural.
That's super cool.
Pretty much all old quarries, in my knowledge, the goal is when they run out, that they flood them, they turn them into lakes.
But this is up on top of the mountain. I mean, I just don't see how.
Yeah, the mountain could be granite or limestone or something.
Nick Griffith says
It's
DP
interesting. You need
grounded.
to check into that and let us know.
Yeah, let me foot drag it real quick.
Watch out for the shark.
Man, it looks like you're so close to the trees.
I know.
Is there a lot of rotor out there tonight, Sean?
Yeah, but you know, that's just part of flying. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to show you that cool spot. I thought it was pretty cool, and I'd like to be able to get up there and go skinny dipping one day.
Got an awesome connection.
Much better than Shane's.
I mean, I don't hear anything other than his voice.
I know.
All,
And you know,
all I'm using is my cell phone and my cell phone wired microphone. That's it.
That's incredible.
So I thought I pinned your video for the live stream, but I only pinned it for my computer. I don't know what I'm doing apparently.
I guess I need to use this for my live stream for now.
I was trying to get viewers to see nothing but Sean flying around.
And we're already at 22 people watching. Well, 21. I lost one.
Well, it's 20. Wasn't there something that happens at the threshold of 20? I can't remember.
Wig.
No, man, you need to be quiet. Don't you have a trike to go polish or something?
Wig.
I do.
Yeah. Smash that like button, folks.
Hey, I do appreciate that.
New motorcycle.
Yeah, apparently. I need to get my wife's vehicle fixed in a hurry. It's running as well as DP after class. Not moving very well after class, are you?
We'll just say
I'm telling you right now,
there were muscles I wasn't aware of.
Dude, I cannot express to everyone that no matter how much you work out, you run, you exercise, when it comes to flying, or actually when it comes to kiting, those are muscles that you will never use until you go to class, and then you realize you've never used those muscles and you're dying.
Yeah, once I got the hang of kiting, the back of my neck muscles really started to ache just from looking up at the kite the whole time. I was like, I need to take a break. My neck's seizing up on me.
Yep.
Nice picture, Eric.
Oh, I got the Zoom account on smaller, so I can't really. I'm gonna go back to. I'm gonna go back to the smaller version of Zoom so I can read the chat and stuff. Mark Elroy, Nick Griffith, what's going on?
All right,
Tony and Amy.
I'll play that game.
I love it, Eric. Yeah, there you go.
I don't know. I haven't figured out how to upload pictures from my computer to this Zoom while I'm on the computer. Normally I use my phone. So
that's from Shane's
whatever.
tryouts with the Beatles.
Yeah. Oh man. So what is all happening today for you guys? Will, anything interesting happen other than you dropping that cool video today?
No, I was going to go flying, but I ran out of time. Get some really nice. Well, the ones would have been a little high, but it's certainly flyable around 7. So other than that, no.
What video did you put up, Will?
I can't even remember the name of it now.
All right, must be good.
It was about the balloon festival.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I heard you guys talking about hot air balloons when I was getting ready to hop on, and I've been up in one once, and it was just a tether, like maybe a 75-foot tether at a dawn patrol we had in my hometown. It scared the living crap out of me.
Did it?
It did. I don't know why, but I did not enjoy that one single bit.
I don't think I would like it either.
Hey, hello to Walter and Bill H. Welcome.
Walter, Bill H.
Walter.
Linda. Sean felt it was more important to fly than to be on the show. I don't blame him.
I am on the show. I'm live on the show. I'm streaming on the show. This works out great. I can fly and hang out with you guys.
It's cool, man, because I can't hear your motor at all.
That is
Not a bit.
crazy.
You're gonna
Actually,
have to share in the comments what mic you're using.
It's the iPhone, or it's the phone, the headset. It comes with this phone when you buy the phone.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's just the wired headset I plug in and look at, wrap around the microphones in my little booth.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
surprised.
can you make a crop circle to the left real quick?
All right, I'm gonna make a crop circle.
Swing away, Merrill. Swing away.
Whee! Crop
Hey,
circle.
Shane, can you pin it on his video? Because I don't have the authority apparently, or I don't know how to do it.
I thought you did
nice.
earlier. Hold on.
Well, I did, but it was just on my view on my laptop. It wasn't what was streaming over YouTube.
Okay, so is that now not on? That should be pinned, right? Yeah.
Gosh. Will, that is
All right.
just
It should
horrible.
be popping up.
Yeah, I don't know what the delay is. We'll see in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah,
DP,
you're
how was your day today, sir?
It was good. It was a long day. One of those days that I'd rather wish that I didn't have to report to work. We had a nice couple that lost a baby, so those are always the toughest.
Oh, no.
ones.
Oh,
So
So you had a rough day. Moving on.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
That is a-
I'm no. Brian,
No,
how was your
it's-
day?
my day was great. I spent about 3 hours pruning tomatoes, another couple hours riding a lawnmower, and got in a nap. It's a good day.
I
Was
wish I
Red
liked
nap with you?
tomatoes.
Is Red your napping buddy?
Yeah, he's hanging out in the house with mom and dad right now, more than likely.
What do you mean more than likely? You don't know where your dog is? Good Lord.
He's hanging out with the family. He's a family dog.
Hey, does anyone know what these things are called?
Can't
Invisible.
quite see it, Will.
Can't see it.
No,
Put it back by your face, Will. Don't lean forward. There you go.
Is Sean?
It looks like a pepper.
No,
It
it's got
does.
like it looks like a little piece of corn, like a baby piece of corn.
Oh,
Baby corn?
yeah, it's an hors d'oeuvre, baby corn.
I mean, it looks really like a.
Yeah, but it's got little bitty small kernels on it. I mean, there's such thing as baby corn. They may put them in some types of salads and things.
Huh. I've never had one before. That's interesting.
Yeah, you
Or
just eat
somebody
the whole
takes it way
thing.
too early.
What was
Yeah,
it?
it's actually called baby corn, Will.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, I could.
Will says, Will's like, I'm as advanced as Gordon Ramsay now. I know what baby corn is.
I do. I was just
Yeah,
asking.
you just.
I think
But you eat the whole thing. You don't like actually eat it like
Yeah.
a piece of corn, like a typewriter. You can just chew the whole thing up.
Well,
Not that I-
in the show with Tom Hanks, he ate it with
Yes.
like a typewriter back and forth.
Yeah. In big.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, big, yeah. Tom Hanks. That was actually a pretty good movie. I've watched it several times.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
Hey, I got a question. Okay, so this weekend, Jade and I were flying out of an airport that required us to have a radio. And, we did our spiel, that we were taking off south end of the airport property. And when airplanes would radio back, it sounded like the McDonald's drive-through lady. So, how do you politely say, could you please repeat that?
Roger that. Roger that.
That's not
very
repeat.
What I would tell my students is if you don't know exactly what to say, don't forget you can speak plain English. So there's, if you don't understand you just say, could you repeat last transmission or aircraft, whatever you do know about the transmission, could you repeat it? If the aircraft's been downed or on left downwind or whatever.
And if you're from where I live, Eric, you say, do what?
What?
Do what?
Say what?
No, if you understood the first half of the transmission, go back and hey, come back again. Only got the first half of that, but yeah, just talk, and try not to talk too much.
Right. Well, they sounded very kind of quick. They talked very fast and didn't make much of a sense. Very mumbled.
Hey, good news, guys. The show can start now. JP Tulo's in the house. We can go ahead and start. We have
JP
got
Tulo
TikTok.
flying too.
Was it TikTok? What is it? TikTok Tulo?
TikTok Tulo.
That's right. TikTok Tulo, man. Somebody came up with that last night, or I heard it for the first time in the chat. And yeah, I think that's going to stick. He liked it too.
Yeah, he can actually, when he's flying towards the ground, he can just tell everybody he's too low. Get it? Never mind.
I
Jesus,
get
you
it. I
guys are
totally
tough.
get it. He's too low.
Got it. Unfortunately, we got that.
That's not bad. It's starting to get funnier the more I think about it.
The more I drink, the more I drink, the more I drink about it.
Oh, yeah. Mark
It's
H
kind of
said,
a
say
big
again.
deal. Jeez.
AP Tulo, TikTok Tulo. That's a lot, dude. Good Lord.
Never trust a skinny
Holy-
painted a lot.
Hey, Sean,
Yeah,
you got
it
to talk
is.
there, man, when you're at cool video places, because nobody's seeing your video.
What's
And
that?
none of us know how to pin your video, man. You're flying a canal. Do they have
Did I not
alligator
say-
in Arkansas?
Is there what in Arkansas?
Alligators. And Shane, no, you did not pin it on YouTube. You pinned it on your computers like I did.
I don't think there's any alligators over here, but I don't want to get in the water, that's for sure.
Gotcha.
How
Yeah,
about now, Brian?
Well, it takes a few seconds. There's a delay. All right, it's showing Sean's now. We'll see.
There you go. Oh.
No, it's showing me again.
Wait a minute. You do.
Nobody wants to see me, man. Oh, yeah.
Back to my favorite subject, me.
Damn it, Sean. How do you pin a?
There's no me in team, man. I'll be back.
I don't know.
It's kind of hard to hear you.
Not hard to hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
No, it's great.
you sound perfect, Sean. It's great. It's great audio.
I just need
Don't
better
Can you go ahead?
buffs.
Can you go ahead and foot drag that water for me right there, that little ditch? Avoid the tree though.
Right after I get out this little thermal here.
Tap that gator in the head, would you?
Hey, look, the road.
I was
You got
thinking
gators? You got gators in Arkansas?
I don't think you can.
Do they have alligators in Kansas or Arkansas?
Arkansas.
I don't think they have any art.
All
We
right.
can find out though, I guess.
I'll bring you a couple. I've got them in the pond right next to my house.
What's the furthest alligator? I know alligators can live where it snows and water freezes. They usually stick their nose above the surface of the water when it freezes over. As long as their snouts don't ice over, they can survive the whole winter. But I don't know how far up they normally are. I know in Florida they're here.
I can contest to that
There's a
when I live
few.
one state further north. Actually, I'm in LA, Lower Alabama. And once you get to NA, Northern Alabama, there's not any alligators. So there's very, very few. I'm guessing you're not going to find them in Tennessee or Kentucky either.
That's what NA is for,
Yeah,
not
no.
any.
Oh, look, I think that's a wolf or. Yeah, it's a fox or a wolf right in front of me.
Well, there's a big difference between the two.
Yeah,
That's a fox. That's a fox.
Foxy fox
So there we go,
on the
Mr.
run.
Fox. All right, guy, I'm not gonna follow you no more. I was just checking you out.
What did the fox say?
Eric, what's that picture there you got on your green screen?
The failed launch.
That
Oh,
is
Jade?
Shane playing with Jade.
Oh, she had no idea I was even there. We took that picture. She had no idea I even did that.
What are you gonna do with those two fingers, Shane? What do you? I don't get the picture.
Well, you should.
Hey.
I wasn't
We're
doing
all
anything. Eric
friends
was
here.
looking.
See JP talking smack in the chat. Oh, I remember that
Oh, yeah.
picture. No way. I thought that was the time somebody went down on the one wheel, but no, that's different.
No, that wasn't me. I've never been on a one wheel. Don't plan on it. I know
Really?
that's just an accident that happened. Yep. I
Never?
won't get on one.
Would he ever
Nope.
gone down on one?
Nope.
Probably not. Man.
Not if I've never been on one. I literally have stood on it with the one side down, and I was like, "Yep, not going to step forward." And that was as close as I ever got.
Oh, cool. John Wayne in the chat said there's alligators in the Tennessee River. The Arsenal, Redstone Arsenal, put them there in the 80s. Huh.
He knows
Interesting.
something about everything.
There's got to be a story behind that. My brother works for Redstone. He's up in Huntsville. And yeah, Kelby, I'm down near Dothan, man, southeast Alabama. We call it LA around here. But I fished in the Tennessee River, man. They've got some big catfish in there. Lake Gunnersville, we put out jugs with hand-sized brim on them and catch 25, 30-pound catfish all day long. That's fun.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
ever go noodling?
Walter.
No, hell no.
I'm not sticking my hand in some hole I can't see what's in there and hope for the best.
I said that once, and it was.
That's what she said.
I'll never say it again. Yep. My
Jesus.
other amputation.
Oh, mouse on the floor. Whoa.
What?
Sure, it's not a dog turd.
I dropped my mouse on the floor.
Oh, computer mouse. Sorry.
Yeah.
Walter
Bushibato?
says-
Bushibato?
Hey, that's Jason. He's he's in the he's from the cooking community, and you guys should behave yourselves because he's royalty. And no, I'm just kidding. He's from the cooking community. Nice guy. Where'd Will go? All I've seen is
I'm
his,
still here. I'm feeding my face.
Shocker. Ice cream, Dairy Queen, what we got? We
I
eating dinner?
Baby corn.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to
I'm
nibble
glad-
back and forth on it.
That's what she said. What?
All right. Yeah, that works. I'm still watching Sean's video. I wish everybody else could see it continuously, man. There's got to be a way to.
I know.
Can
Well,
you hear
Sean
me?
will just stop. Hold on. Where did he? Oh, Linda, you're being very quiet tonight.
She's
because she's
muted.
In spotlight spotlight for everybody. How about that?
That I think.
Oh,
Hold on.
Wait a
Leah
minute.
could-
Pan down.
Look at those
Pan
plates.
down. Pan
Hello.
down. Yes.
I see that you spotlighted me.
Yep.
So no
Look at me
crashing, right?
go.
Uh-oh.
What is on Jade's screen?
so there's at least a 10-second delay from what I'm seeing in YouTube. So yeah, we got
I
you.
still
Jade,
don't-
Jade is now putting a picture of me on when I was driving with
There it is.
being protected by COVID.
Nice.
Actually, he was trying to rob.
It was
You being
kinda rough.
protected by COVID or from it?
So
By COVID, not from.
Sean, that's pretty
COVID
cool.
barrier.
There's no power lines, right?
There's what?
There's no power lines along the highway, huh?
I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute, right?
Oh, you were just flying parallel to it.
I was waiting for a, there's a what?
Oh, this is a shocking flight.
Like, oops, there's just a little power line. It's no big deal.
John, what's your
110,
current
120?
situation?
Got a lot of thermic activity in rotor, making me go all over the place.
That looks like foot dragging water to me.
Good tracks of water.
Oh, man, that pause at the you're it's starting to jump your video. And the last thing I seen was just the ground. I was like, uh-oh, that didn't work out right.
Foot drag.
We got Leah Catullo in the house. Welcome,
Whoop.
welcome. Sean's flying. One of your favorite.
Well,
I
there's
love
Linda.
Yeah. I love it.
Hey, look what's over here. Hay bales.
Oh, shoot.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
See how close you can get,
Here
Sean.
Looked like he landed.
Yeah.
Hey, Sean, go ahead and get real close to.
Hey, let me see if I can kick this one real quick.
Yeah, use your left. Use your left foot.
Well, it's doable.
Best
It
one.
is definitely doable.
oh.
Listen, this
Dude.
smart ass. He's taunting
Don't
me.
tempt fate.
He's taunting
Imagine if we
Hey,
all saw it live.
Yeah. Hey, right now, Brian's foot is itching and it's
Yeah.
causing pain.
That's what I was going to say. He's like,
Three
oh,
more
yeah.
days, and we got the 1 year anniversary of some hay bale kicking. So
Oh, this is so raw.
June 18th, about 6:30 p.m. I was flying low with a full tank of gas, man, and ready for a long flight.
I just had a 5-year anniversary of a leg losing,
Ooh,
June 12th.
Oh.
wow. Yeah, you never forget those days, do you?
No, I probably won't. Not that one. Mm-mm.
Look at him dodging
Left
all
Bill-
Left
the
break.
details.
Left
Hey.
break.
Hey, Bill H says we call them Waller bales.
Funny.
Oh my gosh.
It's all good, man.
Hey, now,
I have
Brian-
so many people who come up to me and tell me,
Yeah. Yeah, as he crashes into the tree. Good Lord.
oh,
Hey, I will tell you, Brian, I haven't seen a video quite like mine flying through the hay bales I sent you. I was level with them, and there was a bunch of them, and I was going in and out of them left and right over there at
dude,
Aviator.
the only thing I've seen to compare to that was a video JP put up where he was doing a slalom with some fence post or something. Oh,
Right.
I mean, he's really carving it up. But yeah, your hay bale video, dude, I've never seen anybody kind of rip through the field of hay bales like you did. That's pretty close, Sean.
Yeah, that one was close. Yeah.
Trying to kick it.
That's how you win.
This is called like trick
Damn.
flying. We have trick riding and the rodeo. This is like trick flying. Oh my
I've
God.
always said you look really cool doing stuff until, well, you don't. And
Yeah.
you know, it's I love watching guys do acro and stuff, and I watching Leah do acro, but I'm telling you, dude, you look real cool until it doesn't work out anymore. And that goes for everybody that's foot dragging water or whatever. I mean, yeah, it is cool until you mess up, and then all that coolness goes right
a long ways. But if you keep pushing
Yeah,
your
right.
limits, eventually the numbers catch up to you.
Almost kicked it.
This is
Maybe I
like,
He is
maybe I
to
can
know
kick
your limits.
this.
What's that,
Uh-oh.
Sean?
Almost.
Yeah, he tried to touch the top of that one. It looked like.
Little pucker
I'm not
factor
trying
on
to-
that one, huh, Brian?
Yeah.
Little clinch.
Pizza.
Nah, man, it doesn't bother me at all. Watch this. Somebody
I think
was taunting me back. They lined up about 20 bales in a line, touching each other, and you could literally foot drag the line of hay bales. I flew 5 feet over them, acted like I was foot dragging them.
Look like. Uh-oh.
I'll loan you one of my legs sometime. And
The
you
good
can
Yeah,
one?
go
right.
at it.
Just drop.
You can go at it hard. You can be like funk, 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 funk.
Nah, I'll pass.
Hey,
man.
my screen didn't just pop up, did it? My share screen.
Yes.
It did.
And then it went away really quickly.
Yeah, because I'm still looking for what I'm still looking for what I'm looking for.
Okay.
Hey, Sean,
I
Bill
wanna-
H
I
in the
wanna-
chat's like, that's too close, man.
Yeah, Sean. Like Bill. Yeah. Hey, Bill. Trick riding here. Oh my gosh. You gonna foot drag
Hold
now,
on.
Sean?
Someone got him.
Grandpas just should not fly like that. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
All right, let me see if I can go to my channel, and I gotta find that video. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right. Was it Flying with Pigs and Gators? No. What the heck was that one?
Is that where you kick the tree?
No.
Is that where you do the left
I think
turn
it was-
into the tall trees?
Yeah, no. That was flying. Yeah, that one was Flying with Pigs and Gators, or what have you.
Okay.
Is this the one I'm looking for? Come on, why is this computer running so slow? Ah, oh, this is it right here. Okay, hold on.
Oh,
I have
boy.
to show you this video. Uh-oh.
Oh lordy.
All right, here we go. Let me go over here to screen share. Boop. Come on. This is it right here. Oh, I didn't hit. Wait a minute. I want to hit optimize. Still new at this. Not a professional. So I
Yes,
sent this to
you are.
Brian right here. That's Bob
Yep.
Wire. Let's get over that. And look at this playground right here. This is level with the hay bales. This is not above them. And I think I might be a little downwind or a little bit of
Yeah,
crosswind.
You are cruising. That's a tight gap, man. That's a small gate. Oh, but that's not even
So
close.
that was
Don't have
No,
any
the
thermals,
one-
and it's nice and smooth. You can definitely do that. I got lots of bumps over here. I don't want to get too close.
This was so much fun, but I only made one run because I was like, okay, dude, I'm moving really fast.
This one right there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So who is that? Is that JP or is that Shane?
No, this is Shane. He's playing a video from his YouTube channel where he's doing the hay bale slalom down low. I compare it to a Formula One driver
Yeah.
going through it, the gates, or maybe a
I think
downhill
this one.
skier.
Yeah, downhill skier.
Yeah, downhill skier for sure. There's one that's like, if he didn't gas it and get in the brakes, like he was definitely going to kick it. I can't remember.
Yep. There was two of them I did that, and I was just like, all right. And that was it. All right. Now everybody can breathe.
Anybody
Now.
want to see? Anybody want to see how I land the angel?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Do it, Gramps.
Oh yeah, let me pin that. Let me put you hold on. I figured this out. It's called Spotlight to Everyone or for
All right,
everyone.
So let's see where the wind is blowing real quick.
Power lines.
There's
Power
my
lines.
Yeah, I see power lines.
power line. Oh, there's a power line. Oh, no.
Is that just
All right,
There's a
so I'm
bunch-
gonna land like right over this. All right, so let's go ahead and spin around. Just checking the wind.
Isn't your
whole
car way
area
back there?
right here? This whole area right here they have given us for PPC.
So those weren't power lines. Those were light poles, right?
Just like,
Yes.
We saw.
Yeah, let me show you this really cool area that we get. This entire place, right here, from the road right here, all the way to the building, all up on.
Hey, no pressure, but 24 people are watching.
You got the whole internet on you.
Live.
Got the whole internet.
24 people watching and thousands of views later.
Yeah, those light poles are freaking me out, dude.
Yeah, I know, dude. First thing I thought when I saw those were power lines going across there.
I'm gonna watch our friend die tonight.
That's why you fly by low. You know your LZ, man.
We love
Case
Yeah.
the jump
that.
first, right?
Those are power lines.
Those
Yep.
are
That's
power.
power line. So I
All
think
right.
what I'll do is I'll just go right in front of my car.
Of course.
So I got my trims all the way in. So I am going as slow as my wing will let me.
Why don't you just land in the driver's seat, Sean?
Got his landing gear out. Here we go.
Woo!
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 Well, bam!
And then I'll
Nice.
just kite the wing down right in front of my car. Like so.
Right into my open
Do-do-do.
trunk. Pack
I know,
If you had a
right?
sunroof, if you had a
Man.
sunroof, you could just put the wing in there. It'd be great.
Oh,
You
then I
see-
just,
you-
and this is what I like
you
about
see-
the Angel. I can just sit down and that was it. I don't have to move this thing anymore.
So professional.
Very nice.
I would say take a load off, but you've been sitting on your butt for the last 30 minutes at least.
Man, I tell you, that's one of the things I like about this. And another thing, check this out real quick before you unspotlight me.
I unspotlighted you. Hold on. I was
This is my
Okay,
favorite
you're
part.
good.
I'm out of it.
no. That seems too easy.
Did I just hear Dell go?
That's a huge safety factor if you're going into the water, man. Be able
It
to get
really
out of your
is.
like that. Man, the pool, that one strap. I mean, it comes with its own risk too, I'm sure. But I like the blue.
You just cannot get out of this because think about it. You got the straps. Your arms are around over here. So here are the risers, right? So your arms coming out this way. You have to purposely pull your arms in, purposely undo this, purposely get out and push yourself out of the seat because you're leaning back. I mean, once you pull that and you're just hanging, you're dangling, whatever, you still have to really work at getting out.
Yeah, you got to get your shoulders out still.
Yeah. So you can't fall out of this thing. You can try, but it won't work. I think I'm deaf in one ear.
Zone on that?
Zone.
Is there a crumple
I got-
zone on that thing?
Well, yeah, that's what I sat down on. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Freaking love it.
Thanks for sharing.
You
the
can
flight.
definitely do you can definitely do a power forward with that, correct?
On no winds, I have no problem power forwarding.
He actually laid the wing down right in front of his car, man. That's not bad.
Yeah,
Not
I know how.
bad for a PG grandpa.
Not bad for a Gramps. I'm telling you.
What you didn't see was one of his grandchildren out there setting that wing up just nice. We weren't seeing
Dragging his wing in front of dragging it out of the car.
One day his grandkids will have a kid and he'll actually be great.
PPG great grand.
I'm just kidding.
.com.
Doc, I know. I need to get it now
Oh yeah,
So-
exactly.
because you know
Probably
when
already got it.
PPG great grandpa. That'd be fun.
Well,
Well, thanks
do I-
for spotlighting me. I appreciate that. It was a very fun.
No,
What wing were you flying, Sean?
This is the Lift EZR. So this is the large, and this thing can hold 407 pounds. So this is great for just foot flying, and it's great for trekking.
So just a small grizzly bear?
Just a small grizzly, man. I'm telling you.
407 pounds. What did I figure? What is a Moster? What is it? 60 pounds or so, and I'm 215 now. Man, I got room to grow.
Wait till you
See
strap
this?
on 20-pound tractor strike.
See this? Everybody knows that this is mine right here because I got my name on it.
Heck yeah, clearproptv.com.
Yeah, you know it.
Why is
Tony-
Linda so quiet?
What's that?
Why is Linda so quiet?
Yeah, Linda's very
Oh,
quiet tonight.
Oh, hi. No, my sis called me earlier, so I was on the phone with her, but no, there's nothing quiet about me, okay? Thanks. I get on the show. But I let
Yeah.
everybody know, chat and everything. Will Fly, you look awesome tonight. I just want to say,
Thank you.
I got to say hi to the chatters. Hi, chatters. Got on my face. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, we got a question. We got Jim Sierra 120 in the chat, and then we have a question from Tony who says, "Why don't you guys daisy chain your lines?" I have an answer for that for myself. I was told from my instructor that it's just extra wear and tear. When you tie them up like that, it's extra rubbing that's not really necessary, and that's why I don't do it. Anybody else daisy chain or don't daisy chain, and why?
I don't do it because I can't figure out how to do it.
What is that? What is
Same here. I don't know how to do it. So, I mean, I've never had lines tangled up the way I loop them up and I stuff them to the center of the wing. And
Yep,
never
same
knew
here.
people do it until you just asked.
What did you call it? What was it called? Daisy what? What was it?
Daisy chain.
Daisy chain? What like what
Yes.
does that mean? That's new lingo for me here.
So more or less, you get your wing together, and then you make a loop, and then you take all your lines from the wing to your riser, and you pull it through, and then you grab more line from the riser into the loop that you just made. Now you have another loop, and you grab your riser lines, and you just keep making loops all the way through until you get to your risers. So when you're all done, it looks like a chain. And
Okay.
when you're ready to go, you just grab your risers and you throw your wing out, and it unloops itself. But you got lines rubbing against lines for no reason other than it looks cool, and I don't know. I don't see a purpose in it with the extra rubbing of the lines together. So
Okay.
I literally just make loops in mine. I get them in my hand, put them in the center of my wing. My risers are outside of the glider. I grab all my A lines, and then I take the wing and push all the air out of it. I make a rosette with the front of the wing, and then after I pull my bag up around the wing, then I lay my risers across the top, and I cinch the bag up, and that's it.
Hey, I was going to share a picture so people would see what it looks like with extension cords, but it looks like I've been disabled from screen sharing.
What? Golly. Hold
Yeah,
on.
that right.
I don't blame you, honestly.
It says one participant can screen share at a time. No one's screen sharing, right?
Well, you were.
I'm not.
Here,
You
I'll
don't
switch
have
it to
anybody
multiple.
spotlight right now.
No, Brian, try it now.
Yeah, let's let me do it now.
Okay.
All right, so there is a picture on the right of a extension cord daisy chained, and you loop it up like that real quickly, and then you just pull it by one certain spot, and it just all completely comes out. It's a
Oh,
pretty cool
wow.
trick.
Oh, that looks way too complicated.
No, I
looks
do
easy.
that with my extension cords, but if it's an extension cord that's 100-footer, I do it that way because no one's gonna sit there and wrap it around their arm. 100 foot, you'll have no arm
Oh.
left when you're done.
Yeah, I remember doing that and setting everything up on the rodeo days with my ex. Yeah, we had to do pictures. We had all these freaking extension cords going everywhere, setting up the strobe.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. No.
Hey, I got a question.
So
Go ahead.
Will.
Oh, well, I was just
No,
gonna.
no, no.
We were talking about lines. I guess my wings, I don't know, maybe 7 months old or whatever, but I've noticed that the lines stick together a lot more than they used to. So I'm wondering if you can coat them with something or a spray or something to make them more slick. Does anyone ever had problems with their lines kind of sticking together?
Sounds like you're getting excited when you're flying.
Yeah, but I assure you that is not what's happening.
What is going on with that wing at nighttime?
See, I knew I shouldn't have brought this topic up, but hey.
I actually
putting myself
just
out
dropped my
there.
empty beer can. I dropped my empty beer can to run back here to yell at that. Yell at the stream.
Making myself vulnerable.
Oh,
I'm serious. Am I
I
the
don't-
only one that's noticed that? I mean,
It has
Yeah,
not
I
happened to
don't-
me.
my lines are from the oils on my hands. Have definitely you can tell they're darker than they were when I first got it, but I mean that's just part of the game, I guess. I mean, I don't know how people keep their wings clean. These guys with the white wings, I'm like, dude, there's just no way. That thing would be dingy looking in a heartbeat, like Sean's socks right now.
Best
They're
way I heard
dingy.
to clean
Oh,
the thing is to do a bunch of kiting in wet grass.
to clean it.
Yeah,
That gets mine dirty.
kiting in wet grass gets it dirty.
Yeah, it gets it full of grass and grasshoppers.
Oh, I just noticed them yesterday.
Yeah, but we're not
Grass.
talking bad apples grass, are we?
What now?
Yeah, no.
Bad apples has some nice grass.
Oh, that's perfect.
I
Yeah.
will tell you,
Did you see the guy out there with
I
his
will-
squeegee doing crop circles?
yeah. Hold on. That grass at Bad Apples, I've never seen grass so short that holds so much water. I mean, you lay your wing out and it was almost drenched. And it's the shortest grass I've ever seen in my life. But that stuff literally held water on top of it, and I don't know why.
Maybe the soil didn't absorb the water, so it didn't have anywhere to go.
It's just on top of the grass. You can literally see people walking their footsteps. You can see where people laid their wing. I actually waited for a guy to take flight and then went over and put my wing right where his was. I was just like, here you go. It's already dried up for me.
That's better Bermuda grass at Bad Apples than you'll find at any sod farm that I've ever seen, man. Dude, that was some really nice grass, and you didn't find a single weed out there, or a single different type of grass. It was pretty well maintained.
Yeah, you can definitely tell the guys with the weaker immune systems because they broke out in rashes like in a hurry.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got some pictures. They look pretty bad.
I told you, right? I told you it was that grass. I seen you laying in that grass. I seen Red laying in the grass. You Red laying across you. I was like, oh, he's breaking out because of that grass.
Yeah, but I was riding my
And-
one wheel on a chair with flip flops like the whole time, and I never had any rash on my feet.
Your feet may be a little tougher. I mean,
I guess.
it is weird though.
tough
It
feet.
is weird. You just broke out and it was just not forgiving for you. I did feel very bad for you. I couldn't reach you though because you went home.
Yeah, I went home.
Yeah, but he did come back.
I was there
He
for
came
5 days. I went home for a day and a half, and yeah, I came back for a day. But no,
Yeah.
I had that was a great flying, man. I had a lot of cool people. I got to meet for the first time. Eric, Jade included on that list. Sean for sure.
It's cool meeting you too, dude.
Yeah, it was, man. No doubt. I wish we got to spend more time together for sure. But we'll be at Moonshiners. I'm looking forward to that one big time.
We're gonna,
Oh, yeah,
you know what?
speaking of-
Moonshiners is going to be here so quick.
Hey Sean, did you get a hold of anybody today?
I got a hold of a gas station and got gas so I could go fly. That was
So
it.
when we talked
Oh,
So when we talked today, and I said maybe you ought to get a hold of somebody so we can recap on an up and coming events, you just ignored that idea.
Yeah,
Great. Got it.
no, I didn't ignore you. I listened to you just like I listened to my wife.
What's that?
I know, right?
No, Sean and I talked today. I think Sean on Monday night, Clear Prop TV, 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 o'clock Central time. We should have the guys on that are hosting the Moonshiners Fly-In. I think we should have them on again because Sean posted today as a premiere a replay of that interview with the guys talking. I think it was like 5 months out from the Fly-In. And there were some questions actually not asked during that interview with those guys. And I think we need to go have them on Sean's show again on Monday nights and have questions asked because there is no question. I watched the premiere today from start to finish, and there was no questions asked about water, which it's an airport. I'm sure they got a outside spigot somewhere. Bathrooms, showers. So yeah, I need to know, a few amenities, and that will determine whether I bring the para trailer or the big camper. And I really don't want to bring the big camper. Just so you know, I have no ones to drag for 10 hours, a 33-foot camper. Sounds like a lot of work to me.
You just take the big camper for short trips, like your weekend getaways, right? That's how we use the camper.
Yeah, and that's why we bought the enclosed trailer and turned it. But it doesn't. But the enclosed trailer is a 6x12, and I didn't build it for. Well, one, I didn't build it for my wife. I built it with the idea of me being in it, and now that she's going with me, I need to know that there's a bathroom readily available. I need to make sure that there's a shower. There's a shower readily available.
Yeah.
The girl likes her showers. So
yes, we do.
I don't believe I could talk her into doing the redneck shower. So I need Nick Griffith says they have facilities and showers. Hey, Brian, is there any chance you could pull up your video from Vail and show the redneck shower? So Linda,
I want to see this redneck shower. Yeah, I want to see this.
Give me a while, man. I'm about to plug in the external hard drive.
Okay. Hey, Nick Griffith, you're 100% sure about the facilities and the showers? Do you know how many showers they have? How many bathrooms they have?
Hey, also, Nick, do they have a dump station? We'll be pulling our fifth wheel down. We will charge a nickel per shower, and you can poop in ours. But we just need to know if there's a dump station.
Eric thinks he's all fancy and shit. I mean, with what? With poop?
With poop.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the FBO has to have a shower, right? Man, I don't think my wife is gonna.
I'm sorry, I gotta come back. I thought I just heard something. Did Eric say that y'all could poop in a shower? Did I hear that right?
Okay, it just went up to a quarter.
Oh God.
Yeah, dig it. Brian, you trying to kill me, dude? You can't be coming out with stuff like that.
That's what I heard.
I want to go
You can
first.
poop in the shower.
See, I'm not the only one.
Oh, stop.
Mark Elroy. Hey, Mark Elroy from Paralife PPG said that they do have a dump station there.
Well, there you go then.
Yep, that's awesome. Good deal.
Eric was consistently running his little poop wagon back and forth to the dump station. Like every day. I'm like, there's no way, dude. I'm putting any kind of, I'm not doing, dude, I dumped every bit of my outdoor shower stuff on the ground.
Shane, the reason I was running back and forth is you don't allow them in your trailer to do that. They were all running to ours.
No, that's not, dude. I went to the porta potty. If it's good enough for my
No,
butt, it's good enough.
no, we all went to Eric's shower and pooped.
You should have seen
No.
the shower when we were done.
Eric,
Y'all
there's
like-
no. I'm just. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you what would happen. I would rip that toilet out of the ground. I would put a piece of plywood over the hole. I'd screw it to the floor, and we'd be done.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
out.
you're mean.
I'm not mean. I'm not dealing with it. I don't do good with bodily fluids. I changed
Yeah,
diapers on both of my kids one time each, and I was done. Couldn't do it.
So everybody lines
When
up
said-
at Eric's RV with their own roll of toilet paper, and they wait.
You don't need toilet paper in the shower.
Up in the shower.
Oh my God.
Oh Lord. Where
Hey,
am I?
I
right
heard him.
now?
I heard Eric. You need to rewind it. He goes, "We got a shower and you can poop in it."
No.
People in chat are probably like, "What in the heck?"
So now I have to find some fake poop so I can just leave it right on the drain in the shower.
I believe you would do that too, Shane. I believe it.
Oh, I would do it in a heartbeat.
He said doo doo.
Do.
I'd be like, hey, Jade, there's something in the shower for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
come on now. No. Jade's like, no. Oh my God. Jade, you've been quiet tonight, girl. I see you there.
She's at the ball.
Cutie pie.
I seen a shirt for Eric on I think it was Facebook. It says softball dad, just like a baseball dad, but with bigger balls.
and
That's
and they're
funny.
nice and soft.
Who wants to see Shane's outdoor shower?
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go.
I want to see it.
All right, here we go.
I'm scared.
Let's see.
I'm scared.
It just says optimized sound, not video. Was not an option. Let's see if it's going to work. All right, we're about to give a tour here real quick of Shane's shower. He just gave it. You want to give it? You want me to give it?
I'll do it real quick.
Travel.
All right. So I got this on Amazon. It's a heating element.
All right. So, is there any feedback loops, or does it sound okay? I paused it.
Sounds good.
No, sounds good.
All right, here we go.
You stick this in the cooler of water. Submerge it. We hang it or plug it in to the generator.
Bam, bam.
It'll heat the water up to, well, last night it got out of control. It got up to 126, so we had to wait a little while. After it gets up to temperature, we unplug it, take it out.
Water pump.
We take the water pump, or the fountain pump, we stick it in the cooler. When you turn it on, it goes through all here. And
Don't mess too much with your
had
head.
to change.
Step into the.
Step over the water.
Gotcha.
Be careful whose advice you buy.
So
But
you set all your clothes over here, your towel, and then you got your
form of
towel over here.
nostalgia.
Check it out. So this whole tent here is set up. It's basically their personal steam room.
No.
Good job, man.
Oh, I thought that was. Hey, I thought that was Sean listening to the car radio. It's the radio in the video.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it,
Sean.
it is. It's a radio in the background. They were jamming at the flight that you got to fly in, man.
Yeah.
So I was looking at
My
this stream on YouTube. Looks pretty jumpy. Was it jumpy for y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Well-
stop laughing. I'm sorry. I was just like, I know, no way.
I will tell you right now.
Here's your shower, honey. Here, I'll give you some soap. Go take your shower.
Yeah. And listen, three of us.
Oh, I was kidding.
There was 3 of us that took a shower each every night, and we still had enough hot water left over to do the dishes for after cooking.
You're so thrifty.
So-
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, we were there for 10 days, and we showered every night that way. It worked great. And the best part, it got down to like 42 degrees at night, if I'm not mistaken, right, Brian? It was like 42 at night.
Oh yeah,
And
it was nice.
The first person would take a shower, and then when you walked in, it was like a steam room. It literally held in the steam. Because you think about it, we had these foam pads down, so the water would run underneath the foam pads, and it would just sit there on the ground, and all that heat would just keep rising. So you had a hot shower and a hot steam room as you were drying off. We had the shower on one side and then a cot that held your blanket, or I'm sorry, your towel and your clothes. So you go over, dry off, and you get dressed, and you were still warm. Then you walked out and you're like, man, it's cold. So you shut the tarp behind you so you wouldn't let out any steam for the next guy. It worked out great. But
if I remember
I'm
correctly,
telling
the host had a.
This minute. You gotta put that on
What's
TV.
that, Brian?
You gotta put that on right this minute.
Put it on
You know,
right
that
this
TV
minute.
show. Yes. Yeah, you need to.
What's that, Brian?
set that to right this minute.
Gotcha. And what I was saying was Jeff Pearson, I think he had an outdoor shower set up as well. Did you go check it out? Because I never did.
Yes, I did. I'm okay with taking a shower and then two other dudes taking a shower. I don't know about an entire flying. No, actually, it was set up very nice. He had I think it was like 120 gallon
Yeah, big tank
holding, and then it actually fed into his camper, and it went through his water heater, and then he had an outdoor shower out there. It was
okay.
It was appropriate, and it was elevated, so you weren't standing in in the water or whatever. But it was just small. It was like a 3x3 room. How do you dry off after? My biggest thing is I hate to try to put on clean clothes when your feet are still wet or what have you. So that would have been my only complaint about it. It was functional. It worked great. And I don't know when and where any of the information for his last fly-in that he just had, but I completely and totally missed it. And I don't know why. I never saw anything about it. I think it was in Virginia.
Huh. Another flight if you got it?
They didn't
Yeah.
call it that though, did they?
I never saw anything about it. I had no clue.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think
they might have been trying to keep it.
Got it.
Maybe they're trying to keep it small. They could only have a limited amount of people there. I don't know.
I like I said,
We'll do about
I
it.
didn't hear anything.
Well, I found out about it after the fact. I mean, I didn't know about it
Right.
before it had happened.
Gotcha.
I'd have gone.
I actually found out about it at the same time Will did. Will said something about it, and I was like, what? Freaking, I would have loved to have gone out there with Jeff. Jeff's freaking an awesome host. Of course, he won't let you do anything. The guy was running around with his head cut off at Vail. And I'm like, listen, dude, we're here like 4 days before the fly-in. Let me help you. He's like, oh, I got it. The guy never stopped. He was working constantly. But I have no idea, man. I don't know what happened. Sucked.
That was a great fly-in, dude. You came in my camper, pulled a couple stitches out of my leg, and then I went foot launched. It was awesome. I'll never forget it.
Hey, one thing I'll say about your setup for your shower, Shane, is at least yours has a freaking roof on it. Unlike the one at Swanee.
Oh no, okay. So you guys all met Smart Car Brian. So I have a funny story that I wasn't even flying yet. Okay, so this was the winter before I actually learned to fly. Everybody was like at nighttime or in the first thing in the morning, those showers were completely booked. And I was just like, or that one shower was completely booked. I'm like, dude, I ain't got time for that. So it was the middle of the day, and I'm like, I'm going to take the golf cart. I took Brian's golf cart and I ran over and jumped in the shower. Right about then, everybody and their mom decided to go take a afternoon flight. So I'm like trying to hurry up and take a shower. First paramotor goes over, I'm like, hey, it's just a fat guy taking a shower. Nothing to see here. Well, then I noticed the one guy flew over a couple times. And I'm like, dude, like, what the hell is that? So I get done showering.
I saw that video.
No, there was no video. But it was Brian. He saw his golf cart and he thought his wife was taking a shower. So the first time he flew over, he's like, I couldn't see who was in there. And then he circled back around and I was like, yeah, dude, but the 5th or 6th times it got really weird. He's like, I never flew over 5 or 6 times. But that's why I tell the story. He flew over 5 or 6 times.
Oh, and there is a video, Shane. You just haven't seen it yet.
Trust me, from that height, you won't see it either.
Hey, Tony was asking about a link to, I guess, your shower setup or whatever.
All right. So how do I explain this? So I had the fountain pump already, which, by the way, that fountain pump was used to heat my hot tub. Linda, you were talking about being thrifty. Let me tell you how I did this. I took this black 1/2-inch irrigation hose and I built a box, and I put a piece of or an old sliding glass door. I put a piece of glass from there over top of this 1/2-inch. I think I had 300 or 400 feet in a circle. And I would actually, once I got all the air out of the lines, I ran the pump, which wasn't really strong enough to push the water up on the roof of the hot tub, but it was enough force to push forward and have gravity pull the water back down. And during the day, the solar panel would come on and turn that pump on, and it would circulate the water, and the water coming out of the hose was about 140 degrees. And that's how I heated my hot tub. I no longer have a hot tub. So I took that pump and I just had it forever. And then when we were talking about going to Vail, North Carolina, I was like, there's no showers there. So I got thinking about it. I was like, man, this shower or this pump should be enough. Yeah, it was. But I was like, man, if we could just heat the water. And I was looking at propane water heaters, and I was like, it's too expensive. Well, I found on Amazon a heating element. Let me see if I can find it real quick. It was like $35, and they use it for, I guess women use it for like bathtubs when they're in there so long or whatever, the water gets cold. Well, this just saves you the trouble of having to heat it up. You just put it in there, and
it's just an immersion heater, right, for a tank?
Yeah, correct. So it says right in the it says right on the package, if you plug this thing in and it's not underwater, it'll pop. It'll just done. So you always make sure you have it submerged before you plug it in. It's $35, no big deal. And then we ran the generator during the daytime to charge our phones and our GoPros or what have you. And it literally just worked out perfect. So that water was well water, and it literally took maybe 30 minutes to heat that water up to 104 degrees, I believe it was. We actually used it in Ohio too, at Dave Purden's. Let me see here. That same setup.
How long did it take, Shane?
About 15 to 20 minutes to heat the water up to about 104 degrees. The one night we forgot about it and was hanging out at the fire pit, and then I was like, hey, let me go check the water. And it was sitting at like 126, and we dumped more cold water in it to try to cool it down because it was ridiculous. All right. It says buy again. I'm at buy again on Amazon, and I do not for the life of me see that heating element. Maybe it's not something I could buy again. So anyways, then I just hooked a garden hose up to it, And the garden hose I hooked to the back of an outdoor shower or a shower head. And I put that on a little piece of
An interruption in the synapses there, but
what'd you say, Dave, DB? Where'd he go? Oh, seriously, I gotta buy or do this angle thing. But anyways, long story short, that's how we did it for 10 days at Vail. We did it for 4 or 5 days in Ohio. And afterwards, all right, so I don't know how to use the computer part of this. Actually, let me look it up on my phone because I can do that better. So yeah, it was awesome, dude. We had absolutely no problems. Let me do filter. What was that? 2020? All right, let's see here. Y'all keep talking real quick. I'm gonna
2020, man, that was an awesome year, wasn't it? Had COVID, broke leg, good stuff.
Yeah, all good stuff. And so is this
Oh, there it is.
100% solar powered, or is it like solar assist?
Oh no, this is running off this generator. Heat
okay.
source. An immersion heater is basically a heater element from a heater tank, and you put it in water, put a lot of current through it.
On here for like, I don't know, $36, 1500 watt.
Yeah, 120 volt AC.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you the link, Will, and then maybe you can put it on there on the computer. That's the exact same one. It comes with a temperature gauge that you can drop in. It's got even a one that you can stick to the side, but it doesn't work with a cooler.
Okay.
A temperature gauge. And honestly, I mean, for what we used it for, it was so perfect and inexpensive. I mean, that shower cost us less than $30. I mean, I already had the cooler, I already had the pump, I already had the old garden hose. So I bought the heating element and a couple hose clamps, and that was really about it.
Hey, Shane, just a thought, man. I'll be there with my camper at Moonshiners. If you wanted to set your tent up right beside the camper, and use my outdoor shower, as long as we have a water source, which you'll need for your system too. I have unlimited water and outdoor shower usage, and I can run continuous hot water. I got gas and electric on my hot water heater. So you have continuous hot water. It's just an option if you don't want to bring all the
Okay, I put the link in the chat there.
Oh yeah, let me get rid of this now. Yeah, I am MacGyver. When it comes to saving money, I mean, this sport, paramotoring is not cheap. So when it comes to going out of town, buying food, the gas to get there, to pay for the, the fly-in and everything, this sport is expensive. And I'm a blue collar worker, dude. I'm not rich, but I go to work every day, so I'm not poor, and I live by that motto. It is what it is, and if I can save somehow and not spend a ton of money on something like a shower, like Walter says, a propane shower unit, it is great, but I couldn't find one for under $300, and I was like, not paying $300 to do this to use it. What, 2 or 3 times a year? It doesn't make sense to me. Paying $35 and a cooler I already have and a fountain pump and a garden hose worked out just fine for me. So I had no complaints, honestly. I mean, Jeff Pearson he went in there and seen it, and he was like, holy crap, this is awesome. Somehow I just disabled my phone. But everybody that's seen it, no one said, oh my God, I couldn't do this. It was enclosed. No one could see in, and it was secured or whatever, but it was what it is. And I didn't go to bed dirty every night. So that's the most important thing to me. It wasn't a sponge bath shower, if you will. So Brian, you didn't actually see the water running in there, did you, Brian?
No, I never used it. I had my camper there. I was good to go.
No, I meant I didn't turn the water on to show you like the water pressure on it or whatever.
No, you did not. You gave me the tour through for the video, and you told me how awesome it was and how you overheated the water one time. But no, I never got to see it in operation that you know of.
Yeah, right. 126 degrees. I think that thing ran for 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. Dude, 120. I could barely get in it at 104. My wife would have probably dove in there and just been like, dude, this is awesome. That woman will come out bright red out of a shower and be like, it wasn't that hot. I'm like, what? What do you mean it's not that hot? Your skin's all red. Mark Elroy says he's got a 55-gallon water drum with a hose bib on it. Dude, I could put that heater in there and heat all that water up, and probably, I don't know, what's 150 quart cooler compared to 55 gallons, Brian, Mr. Smart Man.
Oh, wait, what was the question? 50-gallon drum and 100 quarts, what'd you say?
Yeah. So the train leaves with 6 people going 55. 8 minutes later. No, Mark Elroy's got a 55-gallon water drum with a hose bib on it. I was kind of curious, between 150 quart cooler, how much
quarts? 220.
220 quarts. So less than. So it wouldn't take but 40 minutes or so to heat that water up and have 105 degree water, 55 gallons of hot water sitting there.
Y'all want to see what I did today while we keep talking about whatever?
Yeah.
It's time to butcher down the tomato plants, man. This is about a 4-minute video. I could fast forward through it, but I planted some little clones. By clones, basically all these tomato plants have volunteers or suckers, and I just clip a sucker off and I dip it in some clonus solution. I put it in the buckets, and they only take about a week. I spent 3 hours a day trimming tomato plants, man. These plants have already produced hundreds of tomatoes, but the foliage was so dense in the middle that you literally dug into the middle of the plants and will find all kind of dead foliage and a couple of rotten tomatoes. I actually found my first 2 tomato worms today. So I got these things trimmed out to where you could actually get the spray in there to them. I screwed up, man. Worm? Yeah, tomato worm. They burrow into the worm and eat it. So
Those big green things.
No, well, those are tomato worms as well, but they eat the leaves. There's 2 different types. There's a big green tomato with a little spiky hair thing. It eats the leaves, and then there's a little. I got a video of it somewhere. But there's a smaller worm that actually goes into the fruit of the tomato plant. It eats the fruit, the tomatoes themselves. So anybody that's dealing with a greenhouse, eventually you're going to have to deal with those kind of things. Brooke gave me some organic pesticides. Now that I've got the tomato plants trimmed where you can actually get the spray in there to them, and you can see what's going on in the middle of the plants, I'm pretty optimistic. I lost probably a couple dozen tomatoes today when I was trimming. I picked 50 that was good though. And, but what that'll do is that's going to hopefully allow these plants to live a lot longer. All the other tomato plants I've started, I've trimmed all the volunteers or the suckers out of them. Where the stem comes up, you have a little limb that comes out. There's always a little sucker that comes out. That's always a new plant. And all these plants I'm trimming now, I didn't keep them trimmed out. So you keep those little suckers trimmed out, and it keeps it to a single stalk going up. And basically at that point, when the plant, as it continues to grow, you always trim off the leaves on the bottom. And as it gets too tall, let the plant drop down. and you coil the stalk around the bottom of the pot and just let the plant continuously grow height wise. And if you do it right, apparently they can live like 3 years and grow like 30 feet tall. And the fruit will continue to drop down around the base of the pot, and you'll always have new flowers up top. Most of these people do them in taller greenhouses, but so anyway, that's kind of my goal here, is to have the single stem method on the tomato plants, where they're not putting out as much as I have in a short period of time with these, but you have a continuous production year round. So I'm learning for sure. I got a long ways to go, but for the first round, I've done pretty good. I've got to put out another greenhouse video over the last 3 months of production, man. I hadn't put one out, and I've literally got a slideshow of probably 50 pictures with just a countertop full of produce. Banana peppers, bell peppers, jalapenos, tomatoes, of course.
Hold on. How big are your bell?
They're not real big, 3 to 4 inches in diameter.
Why can't we not grow ones like the grocery store?
But I didn't know. Eventually they turn red and they actually get kind of sweet. I'm not a fan of bell peppers, but when we let a couple get red, they were actually kind of edible. Now jalapenos and banana peppers, we eat those pretty much every night on the grill. We'll slice them in half, stuff them with cream cheese, wrap them with bacon, and toss them on the grill. And man, we just love them. That's basically 5 nights a week at least. We're cooking peppers on the grill.
What are you doing with all this extra produce?
Giving it away. We've got probably about 7 or 8 locals on speed dial that we call. Right now we've got a lot of potatoes. You know, we have a few crops of corn that we plant, sweet corn out front every year. So we're between crops of that. We have outdoor tomatoes and peppers too, but they haven't come close to producing like on this hydroponic system that Jack's 321, man. It's like they're on steroids, dude. I mean, behind these tomato plants are jalapeno plants that are 6 feet tall, and they have hundreds of peppers on them each. You just can't see it from this perspective. Outdoors, my jalapeno plants, they're a foot tall, and they've got a couple dozen peppers on them. So it's the hydroponics is the way to go.
Price range are we looking at for this greenhouse setup?
Yeah, I could tell you it's an 18 by 36 greenhouse, $8,000 kit. The hydroponic system, $1,500 kit. The electrical and plumbing I did was probably another $500 to $1,000, and that was all me doing the labor for free. So plus the parts, labor on everything. The LP tank, 250-gallon propane tank in the back was basically another couple $1,000. So all in all, it's probably about a $12,000 investment to build it all. Hundreds of hours of labor.
What is the propane for?
Yeah, there's a propane heater in there for the wintertime. The sides roll down so I can maintain temperature in the greenhouse year round.
Okay. That's I'm not, if I'm paying that kind of money for that greenhouse, I'm not giving none of my produce away. Just so you know, it's gonna cost you.
Well, I mean, yeah, obviously I could get a deal going somewhere and sell some probably when I have enough of it. But to me, I see the option is, do I let it sit in the refrigerator or counter and rot, or do I give it away and try to, help out the community, the neighborhood? My goal is to not let any of it go to waste. At some point, when we don't have enough locals that are willing to help us out, friends and family, close, people live close by, when I come visit y'all, fly-ins, give away stuff. Eventually, if it starts going to waste, I'll build a produce stand around the corner and just put the free stuff out there. Kind of, I'm pretty sure it'll go pretty quick at that point. But my goal is for not to go to waste.
At the awesome price of free, yeah, probably do pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. But no,
Brian, I have some seeds for some sunrise sherbet. You think maybe you could grow a little of that for me there in your hydroponicals?
Sunrise sherbet?
What is this
Hell
guy in
yeah,
a
I
silver
can
spoon? Hey, I'm changing DP's name to Silver Spoon.
I tell you what, if you give me a seed to your money tree, I'll grow one of them bastards. If you can't grow it in a system with a Jack 321, it can't be grown. I'll tell you that.
Oh, that's funny. Actually, Paramotor NC's in the house along with Daddy Dutch and Yankee Paramotor. I want to catch up real quick. Paramotor NC just dropped a new video today, by the way, and I have not watched it yet. But from what I could tell from the little quick clip that I got, it looks pretty doggone interesting. I between Will and Paramotor NC, I absolutely love their editing skills and their the way that they tell the story. One of these days, I'll figure out how to do all that.
Same here. Oh, just FYI, I'm going to be dropping a video to you all here pretty soon. I've been working on it for a few days now. It's going to kind of encompass my trip to Lake Wales and my training.
Cool.
So
it wouldn't have anything to do with you flying, would it?
I might have a little bit. Flying, failing, little of everything. So yeah, it's like a 15-minute video, so I hope it's not too long, but yeah, I'm going to post it up on my YouTube here in the next day or two.
Cool.
So how can we find your YouTube channel?
It's the www.ppgfootlaunch.com.
So if I type that in, it'll take
.com.
Yeah, put it on Instagram too.
I will. I'm going to link it everywhere. Because here's the funny thing. My family, other than my mom and my daughter, nobody else knows what I'm doing or what I've done. So like I have two older brothers and lots of nieces and nephews that I'm going to send this link to so that they can find out what I've been doing.
EP, hold on. Sean's getting yelled at.
Go ahead, Sean.
No, she's just asking me where her sunshade was for her Jeep, and I do not know where it is.
Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun.
I know, I was in trouble.
Sean's in trouble.
DP, did you say your video is going to be about flying and failing? Is that what you said?
Yes. Yes, it's going to have a couple of failed launches, a saved launch, which I call my, what do I call it? My crip trip save. Because as I'm going forward, my prosthetic kind of hits a little bit of a pothole, I guess you could say. And so I go, but I end up steering it out and flying from that. So I call it my crip trip save. But yeah, there's a little bit of everything in it. So I'm gonna
DP, man,
you all on that.
I hate hearing failed launch, man. It's a successful practice launch attempt.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Successful practice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Right. Because I've seen pros have successful practice launch attempts. So
Yeah.
it's going to keep happening, man.
Oh, I have no doubt.
You know,
less and less, though.
The way I look at it is a failed launch is not if you are actively making the decision to abort a launch. I don't consider that a failed launch. You know, but if you're pushing a bad situation and trying to make something that's, you know, you should have called off, that's a failed launch to me.
Oh,
Yep.
There you go. Very good. Yep. Yeah. Good words there.
Mark H, PPG trike jockey, DP. I thought it might hop, a skip, and a jump. You ass.
There you go, DP. Way to fire back. Show him who's boss.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Hey, Shane, Angela in the chat says everybody post a link to their YouTube channel. Do you have a YouTube channel? Oh, wait, we're watching.
Who, me? Oh, snap. You can find me at ppgshane.com. What's that? ppgshane.com. I don't know why I got to say it with my breath being held. I have no one every time. Mr. Haybell Waller, where do we find you at?
ppgbrian.com. That's with an I.com.
Ooh, Linda, where can we find you?
ParamountUSA.com.
And then we got Jade. Where can we find you, young lady?
I don't know if Jade's around.
We lost her for a minute.
That sounded like Jade.
Hey, Fred, where can we find you at?
ppglear.com, but you're not going to find much on that.
Right.
Oh, man. Will, I see you dropped into the chat, but where can we find you at? Sure.
YouTube.com/willfly or willflyppg.com.
PPG Grandpa, where can we find you at, Sean Simons?
Look
You
at
gotta unmute yourself.
Where can't we find him?
Okay, I know. So you can find me at clearproptv.com, ppggrandpa.com, and of course, iflyparamotors.com.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
True story. I cannot find my Clear Prop TV shirt. I have no idea where it went. I think Will stole it and needed it for a moo at home.
Moo.
Yeah, I don't have one of those either.
Yeah,
Hey,
my
didn't forget-
t-shirt he sent, it fits me like a moo-moo. I'm just saying. Like,
Well, I
right,
tell you, I got this one nice and sweaty. It smells like two-stroke motor oil and smells like Conway, Arkansas. What I'll do is I'll just keep it like this and I'll send it to you.
yeah.
Big money.
Mm.
Big money for them pit smells.
Nice.
Let's clear.
Shane, where do we find Shane? So I'll put it in the chat.
Where you can find me at?
Yeah.
On my couch at home,
I'm right here.
drinking. I'm
You're
right
that-
here, Boa.
Your internet presence.
Look at your TV. I'm in the box. Look, I'm in the box. Help me. I can't get out.
I want to know where to find you.
It's ppgshane.com. What if I type that in the chat? What would happen? Let me try that.
I already did. But go
Look at
ahead.
that fat beagle. Holy crap.
Oh, look, I even messed that up. What a retard.
You messed up your name.
Shamed.
Shit.
You've been shamed.
Sean, is that
I
your dog?
I literally just said I messed it up. Good Lord. Now let me click on that. What happens?
Retracted message.
It is not you can find me at Never Trust a Skinny on YouTube. You can find me on TikTok as well at ppgshane.com. Instagram, Never Trust a Skinny Chef Shane, and YouTube.
What's your grinder handle?
Two can chew.
Is that like Tinder? I don't know, man. Oh, shit.
Hey,
No,
Dave, I don't think Dave was ready. Hey, I don't think Dave was ready for a fire back, and I
I
nailed it.
wasn't ready.
And you can find my dogs at ppgdogs.com.
At ppgfatdogs.com.
ppgfatsausagedog.com.
Hey, get that.
Hey,
That thing's a
hey.
sausage with legs. Get a treadmill, would you?
Did the
I
face.
know, right? But
Yes,
look
sir,
at that
Brian.
face. Look at the face. Look at the
Sean's
face.
dog, sponsored by Bob Evans.
He let- Hey.
Oh, man.
Like some good sausage. All right, so I have to put this out there. My friends at One Up, they received the first Cosmos 300, as you all know, from Italy. And my wife was the very first civvy or non-piloted person to go up for a trike ride on that motor. And I was the second one, but by that time I was technically a pilot. But That motor is so freaking awesome. So awesome.
Cool.
Well, why is it awesome?
It is
more
awesome because it has so much power. And when you are going through the power band, you don't feel a thing. It is quiet. It's like an Atom 80. It's quiet and it is smooth from start to finish, whether you're at just a few RPMs to full throttle. It just winds through it just seamlessly. It's so cool.
It's got more power than the Moster 185. Is that right?
Say what?
It's got more power than the Moster 185. Is that right? Yeah.
What size did you say it was?
More. It's a 300.
Oh man, like a 300cc?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a beast, but it is quiet and smooth, and the fit and finish on that thing, there's nothing sticking out anywhere. Everything is tucked in behind the shroud, and it's a beautiful, beautiful motor. It's going to fly off the shelves, I guarantee you. Everyone that has a
fly
trike,
off the shelves. That's awesome.
everyone that has a trike is going to want the Cosmos 300 because
but it's not going to be on any foot launch units. That's probably primarily a trike tandem unit kind of deal.
Yeah, for sure.
JP
Gotcha.
was
How much is
one?
That I don't know.
How much is it?
Don't know price. Because they've got the only one that's in America right now. And yeah, they didn't share that with me.
I got a couple questions. One, thank you all. Angela says, thank you all. I just got one new subscriber. I didn't know you had a channel, girl. What, you got any content on there?
Yeah, I didn't know that did either.
We got Tommy Sutherland in the house, by the way. And there was a question there. Hold on. Where did the question? Oh, so Tony, he says, do any of you guys fly trikes that would take a passenger and let them jump from it?
They did that at Bad Apples, didn't they?
I can't confirm nor deny. I may or may not have seen that. It was.
I've seen it.
I don't know if that's.
Don't know where it was.
Yeah, they skydived out of them. Why not? Yeah. I don't know why it would be.
Huh?
Rules or like guidelines anyway.
Jumping from? Are you talking about jumping from a tandem or something?
Yeah, from a trike, from the front of the trike. Somebody had a parachute on, and he launched. He just basically jumped off the front wheel of the trike.
Oh, Angela was saying, no, everybody just got a new subscriber from her. She is, she just subscribed to everybody.
That will make you 413, young lady. Thank you.
Thank you, Angela.
Must make me 23.
Thank you. If you subscribe to me, I appreciate it.
That means I'm up to 32 subscribers.
Dang, man.
Guys, don't be haters.
More than me.
I might be up to 40 subscribers. Woohoo!
That's amazing.
40,000.
So wait, Dave, you're up to 40, you said?
No, I've got 21 right now.
Who's up to 40? Who just said they were up to 40?
PPG.
Somebody said 40.
Eric.
That was a lie.
Oh, yeah. Eric, you don't know people, man.
I'm not up to 40 yet.
So DP, what is your YouTube handle, man?
www.ppgfootlaunch.com.
All right, but if we went to your YouTube channel, what is it under? Dave Perry?
Hang on a second. It is.
Oh, I subscribed.
Yeah, it's one I used a long time ago. It's like, hang on.
If you started out with one is longer than the other.com, I'm quitting. That's your YouTube.
No, it's
One-legged foot launcher. Did you predict it way in the future?
No, I put it on a long time ago. It's like DP 2112 Max Rider. Oh Jesus! Just do www.ppgfootlaunch.com and that'll get you there.
I'll get it. I'll figure out how to use this internet thing before it's over with.
Good luck, man. I'm still trying.
I lied. I'm still at 31.
Yeah, but you only have 4 videos on your channel.
Who, me?
Don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater. I want to see more videos.
Yeah.
Well, that's because Jade needs to get working on them.
She's got her own channel to work on.
I know. Sorry, guys. I can't do everything.
What?
Well, we were told you could.
Yeah. I retired from that.
Oh no, you got.
Hey, and for what
I
it's
love
worth,
Jade.
you can't hit it's not letting me hit the bell notifications
What?
on
What?
Eric's YouTube.
It's very possible that he has it set for children.
Yeah,
Children.
probably.
So you need to change. No, serious.
That's what he's going for.
Yeah, you have to uncheck the made for kids, and then you can hit that bell notification.
Although he's got comments showing up, so
Wow. I'm really
on that.
And Dave, I just tried yours, man. Is the www.footlaunchppg.com?
Nope, ppgfootlaunch.com.
That's why.
Close, but no cigar.
Hey Brian, once you
Oh,
find that, can you put that in the chat, please?
Hey, how's Banana doing, Jade?
Banana's doing wonderful.
Denise asked.
Hey.
Still too small to be introduced to the moms, but
See you above.
Jade, are you wearing a headlamp because Eric's deep hints?
I am wearing a headlamp.
Oh, that's her angelic halo.
You're right.
Yes,
There.
Angelic. Look at her. Right, that's my girl right there.
I'm actually doing, I got 12 orders of shirts to work on. I'm trying to get them done.
That's neat.
Very cool.
Something about a tree?
It's Clark's Tree Service, a guy that does
Hold
lumber.
it back by your face. There you go.
Real
Yeah, lean
close.
back and put it back by your face.
And then I made 4 shirts today. Hang on one second. I'll take the background off.
Hey, that tree service shirt. I don't really like the tree in it, but it's growing on me.
Here's the one I'm making with the back logo.
That is so very simple.
And I have to weed out all the little holes in the tree. So I'm taking all the vinyl off like that. And I had a request for shirts for a fishing outing for some family this weekend.
Very cool. That's awesome.
And yeah. So
They love you. They love your shirt. That's
my off
Speaking of
day.
shirt,
What?
check it out.
So, Shane,
Oh,
do you
this-
subscribe? Do you subscribe to cornyjokes.com or how do you do that, Shane?
Actually, that one was on me. You know, maybe I should.
All right.
Maybe I should just leave it alone. I don't know.
Hey, can you guys do me a favor and not bother Jade? I need her to continue with these shirts so we can make some money.
Oh man, Fred, you are in so much trouble right now.
Back in the whip.
OMG. You better get
Hey,
over
as
there and
she's
start doing those dishes, Fred. You better get busy.
She keeps making those tree shirts. She's gonna start barking at you, Eric.
Oh my God, really?
Stop.
Oh, these jokes are well rooted. Okay.
At least they're not dirty.
Oh.
I know, right? One joke just branches off to another. What do I know?
Oh my God.
Okay, stop laughing at me. This is the shirt I'm making.
That's awesome, actually.
I like that.
So,
That's cool.
yeah, and the gentleman is wanting to be a PPG pilot someday. He lives up where Eric has a shop and he watches our show at times. So,
Oh man.
Is that how you got the order?
I think so, yeah. Yep.
I just hope all these tree jokes by Shane doesn't make people log off.
All of a sudden, the chat starts going down. Gotta go. Bye. No, they don't.
Oh, yeah, I got it. I'm just kidding.
Hey, they're in the chat now, just so you know. It says Mark H, PPG trike jockey says Sean is just unleafable.
Unbelievable.
That's good.
Unbelievable.
Oh my God. There we go. Okay, I gotta say one.
You're just getting sappy now.
Dog with his dogs or whatever, you know. You're barking up the wrong tree, dude.
Oh, Linda's in it now. The show's going down now.
In a nutshell, you're right.
Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
My dog said something. My dog said something. They said there's something about bark, but whatever.
Oh, we're digging deep now.
We're digging really deep.
Grandpa's walking. Where are you going there?
Started out the show, you were flying low, doing the hay bale slalom, and now you're at home, dude. That's awesome that you could join us through all those activities.
Yeah, it's really fun that it's even possible to do such a thing.
At any time on a Monday night or a Tuesday night, it's flyable. I'll be starting the show off in the air, just so you know.
And that's perfectly fine with me. Once I get the trike built, I'll be triking a lot too.
Oh, have you had any trike training?
What's that? I've
Have
been
you
flying
had any
trikes.
trike?
Yeah, I've been flying trikes.
I don't know. I have no idea. So
I have been flying trikes, and I'm getting my own because I'm tired of flying other people's trikes.
So what was that there? Was that one of the I don't know what they're called. I don't know the first thing about trikes, but
So this trike right here, I'm putting together. Still got to mount these front wheel, back wheel, and then the Angel will fit on the back of this. So I don't have to get another trike. So I just got that, and it'll work on the Angel. It won't work on my Atom 80 because this thing flexes, and it's only 80 cc.
Yeah.
hey, I have something in the chat. Tony asked, this show needs a shot when Shane makes a joke, just saying. With that being said, Friday night, is there any shows or anything that we could maybe do? Because some of us work for a living, not like Sean. And maybe we can have, if I find a good price on a brisket sometime during this week, I'm going to be doing a brisket for Saturday. Probably going to start it Saturday night. And we could have some fun doing a show Friday night and a whole lot of drinking. I mean, I slur a little bit more than normal when I get drunk, but I haven't done a show yet drunk, but there was a Friday night hangout that I did or something. I was hammered. I don't even think I turned the live stream off until Brian told me Saturday morning at like 9 o'clock.
The name of the show was Hanging Out and Getting Drunk. I think that was the name of the show.
Yeah, it's evolved.
That was pretty fun.
Angela want to know where Red is. So here's Red. He is just wound up, and he's been on the floor playing with his toy. All he wants to do is chew on something. Hey, look right there. See? There he is right there. Right there.
Hey, puppy.
Oh, speak.
Puppy.
Oh, and real quick, just to get back to the jokes, the puns, Mark H, PPG trike jockey, he did say, I would say so, just so you know.
Yeah, but timing is everything, Shane. It's kind of
Trust
lost,
me, Chris.
but it was still funny. It was still funny though, Mark.
I don't know. I just continually laugh at his jokes. I have no idea why. Sometimes I'm like, why am I encouraging him?
You should see me naked. I'm just, oh wait, I'm not.
That's another show. That's a whole nother show.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what is it called?
When you're in the shower and this paramotor flying over you over and over.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. She loves you. Hey, Angela loves your dog, by the way, Brian. And I happen to be a big fan of Red myself.
Yeah, he's a good dog.
Red.
He's a good dog. He's a mess. He's like a
He did very well at the fly-in. Extremely well. I can't bring Jack. He would be all over. He'd have to be on a leash, and then he's protected because he's on a leash. That dude would be everywhere. He'd just run off. I couldn't have him at a fly-in. It'd be nonstop.
There's always that one.
And nobody at a fly-in has their dog on a leash. And I can't have Jack running around. He'd go crazy. And then if I put him on a leash, he'd go crazy. So he stays at home.
Most people had control of their dogs. There was a few that were running crazy, but the ones that, for the most part, weren't on a leash, they weren't running around too bad, I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, but they weren't 115 pounds either.
Yeah, there's a couple like Titan that was running around. Like, he was always running 30 miles an hour if you ever saw him, you know.
Dude, that dog never stopped running. That was like, oh my God. I'd be giving that dog Ritalin or something to slow that dog down. It was nonstop.
Oh wow.
Even what's Titan's owner's name? I forgot his name. He flies what Krista and Jade called the butterfly wing or the.
I just called him Butterfly.
Anyways, even he was.
Yeah, but Titan was scared of his own shadow too, kind of like our star dog.
Yeah.
Oh, Red tried to play with Titan. He played with him to start off right off the bat. First big dog he's ever played with. Well, Major didn't really play with him much, but yeah, he got ran over by Titan a couple times, and he was scared of him today. He was.
Hold on. Kent Rogers, mostly outdoors. Is this the Kent Rogers, like the professional?
Singer?
Oh, no, Hunter. Seriously?
You got to know
Hold on,
when to hold on.
No, it's Ken Rogers. But
I call him Ken.
Oh my God.
Kenny lets me call him Ken. I'm just
Ken's passed away, hasn't he? Kenny.
maybe.
I think so.
But we still talk. We still talk in our dreams.
That's what they said about Elvis too. Damn it, he's still alive.
He's still in Kalamazoo, Michigan, going to Burger King every day, boy. You know what I mean? I think I do.
Yeah, boy.
No, no. I'm sorry. No, he's part of the cooking community. Holy crap! I was just like, wait a minute. I thought that dude was like 110 years old. I was like, that guy didn't know how to use the internet. No, Ken Rogers. He's part of the cooking community. Oh my God. I was having a moment there, and none of you guys were helping me out.
but maybe it's the paramotor community.
Oh my God, Ken, how's it going, dude?
Hey,
Been a minute.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, Ken.
Hey, while everybody's here, I will tell you guys this.
What?
When I started my YouTube, I started in the cooking community, and I have never had more support and just positivity than I have from the cooking community. They're always very supportive. I can't ever think of a time I've ever had any kind of issues or drama from any of those guys. I've gone all the way to Ohio to do a backyard boogie cookout weekend thing with a ton of YouTubers. Kent from Daddy Dutch Barbecue, he's been to my house a couple times. I've been over in Orlando, hanging out with him and his family. just freaking awesome people.
Nice.
We, as paramotor community, I've had a whole lot of drama. Just say it. I don't know why. This is like, I don't know what it is, but I would love to have the same kind of vibe from the cooking community as we do, or from the cooking community. Like, I got it all backwards now. I love the paramotor community to give the same kind of love to each other that the cooking community does, because it's absolutely amazing. Any of these guys that come in here and pop in to say hi or whatever, if you guys go to their channels, one, you're going to learn how to cook better, and two, you're just going to meet a bunch of nice people. Just, I can't say enough about them. It's all.
Well, we
it's
better
absolutely
after all
amazing.
of that.
Yeah, because you know, the
seriously.
Well, they're terrible people. All of them, you know.
No, not all of them.
All I do
Not
is
all
cook
of
and
them.
bitch, cook and bitch.
Come on,
Yeah,
Dale.
right?
This is a great community too, dude. I'm sure the cooking community is
No.
great, but
Hold on. I'm
What's
not
better
saying
than
that
food?
the whole. No, I'm not saying it's not the whole. There's the whole community is not nice, but there are a few bad apples. Just so you know, and it just amazes me. I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying I would like to see the PPG community to have same kind of effect on one another that the cooking community does. It is very impressive to me.
The chat is demanding names. I don't know what that means.
On what?
Yeah.
Who you're talking about?
They want blood.
Will Fly.
Yeah.
Will Fly. This guy is nothing but drama. This dude will leave money in the freezer. And he'll blame. He will claim it's cold hard cash.
He'll park his paramotor under the innermost corner of the tent, so everybody has to move,
walk around it.
No, the dude will put his Segway underneath the table with the tablecloth over it, so you can't really see. You just think the tablecloth is kind of blowing out because of the wind. No, it's the wheels of the Segway. So you kick it 16 times.
Well, I'm not gonna mention any names, but you're married to her, and she told me to put it there.
Oh.
Listen, she's told me to put things somewhere too. And listen, what about your your tow haul rack on the back of your car that everybody killed their shins on?
Not everybody, just
just
Nick and who was the other guy? Nick told me to go talk to him. I'm like, no, man, I'm gonna let that settle down just a little bit before I talk to someone. But Nick was giving him a hard time about it. You remember that?
Yes, it was. Real quick, we got Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue. He actually knows another guy that's kind of squirrely. Joe, would you like to see if Squirrely could come on the show? Because this guy's absolutely hilarious. Joe's okay, but not as funny as a squirrel. He wants to know, by the way, if any of us want to fly, but hold on. What did he say? Where are some of the things you guys snack on while flying? So
I said bugs.
Will, yeah. If it's down low, we're usually eating bugs.
Or corn.
Will, you don't go 4 minutes without eating. What do you eat during flight?
I can tell you, I have never ever had anything to eat on a flight. Not even a snack. Or
really?
Tucker is upset.
I've had some leftover brisket that I made mid-flight. That was pretty good.
Just dig that out of your back molars, or what? Did you bring it with you?
No, I had it in my pouch on the side of my paramotor.
Brisket,
cheap pouch.
Brisket with them. I strictly dine on the local cuisine when I fly my paramotor. You know, whatever kind of bugs are down low when you're low leveling, you get one in the mouth. Oh, it's terrible, dude. Makes me wish I flew with a drink. Need a beer cup.
Yeah. That's I can honestly say I haven't flown and drank a beer while flying. That would be,
I was curious about that, honestly, because have any of you like had one and then waited 2 hours and gone, or like what's the protocol?
Oh no.
8 hours from bottle
Okay.
to bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. So with my
Never-
channel, I've always been open. I've always been honest. Dude, I will drink 2 or 3 beers, which by the way, 2 or 3 beers is nothing to me. And I'll take off and fly. If at any point I feel that maybe on an empty stomach, if I had 2 or 3 beers, I won't do it. But if I just ate something, then I'm good. All right, Joe, no problem. But yeah, I mean, if I don't feel like I'm even remotely safe to drive, I'm sure as the hell not going to fly. You know what I mean? I know we're not supposed to do anything and fly, but I think it's way better than I see people. How do you say getting high before getting high? I don't think that's safe at all. But for me, I've drank 2 or 3 beers and taken off.
But you don't get high either, do you?
No, I don't.
Okay.
I don't partake. I have
It
a
is
commercial
different.
driver.
It is much different than alcohol.
Yeah, I have a commercial driver's license and a job that requires me to pee in this little cup every now and then. So even they frown upon any kind of, I guess, is it residue of alcohol when you do your test? They don't want you to have anything in your system. So pretty much you're not supposed to drink Monday through Friday, I guess, or Sunday through Thursday. Yeah, I don't do that.
Mark McElroy in the chat says I drink 1 after the morning flight, maybe 2, and then fly the evening. I know better. Hey,
Is he serious or is he joking?
No, he's joking. He doesn't drink, I don't think. Will,
okay.
you said 8 hours bottle of throttle. In training, they told us unless you're a Navy guy, then it's 10 hours bottle of throttle because those guys drink a little heavier.
Yeah.
But
Smoking Joe.
Don't fly.
Smoking Joe's pit wants to know what happens if you have to pee mid-flight.
You just
so at Vail, North Carolina, true story. Vail, North Carolina, we went on a cross country on the way back. I'm talking, I had to go something fierce. And I actually landed back at the grass runway and ran out to the tall grass, peed. The Bo was on the golf cart. He came over and he's like, "Hey, everything okay?" I was like, "I just had to pee." Turned around, put my paramotor back on, and took off again. I was looking for a field, and there was a bunch of cows. I'm like, dude, my luck. I'll go and land. The wing will get caught up in a cow. It'll drag me and the wing and the motor and everything across the field, and it'll just be something I don't want to be in the news for. And so if you have to pee while flying, first of all, we're going about 25 miles an hour into the wind. So peeing forward isn't going to work out well. I don't actually, what's the Wisconsin guy? He did a video how to pee
Eric
while
Lear.
flying or whatever. No. No, it's not. Oh, what is his name? He's always drinking beer. You guys know who it is. They get mixed up with Matt Minyard. It's the other guy.
Mark?
Honeycutt?
Mark.
Honeycutt?
Mark.
No.
Amerson.
Mark Amerson.
Yeah. He did a video where he talks about what you got to do if you pee in the air or whatever. And he's like, yeah, you can hang from your harness and try to get the angle right or whatever, and it just doesn't work out. So
who asked that question?
Yeah. Joe from Joe's Jesus.
Well,
Smoking Joe's barbecue. Sorry.
Jesus.
Well, Joe, if you've ever been like out on a sunny day, you know, I don't know if you've ever experienced a sun shower. You know, like it's where's the rain from? That's what it is, man.
Did you see a paramotor fly over 5 minutes ago?
Oh, yeah.
Who does JP work for?
Never knows
Napa.
how.
Napa.
Yeah. Well, Joe.
Oh.
Joe, you care to put in the chat where you work at, buddy? Joe's big boss. Joe's up in the up the ladder a few rungs. Paramotor NC says he won't drink beer before flying. Completely agree with you. Should not.
Ask him about wine though. How about wine, Paramotor NC Ben?
And hard liquor, that's good.
Yeah, hard liquor. Yeah.
I will tell you. And I said I told Todd the other day about this. Like when the first time I seen Ben at a fly-in, he was pouring a beer into his Yeti cup, and I don't know why. I still don't have any rhyme or reason why I thought this, but I did not picture Ben as a beer drinker. Don't ask me why. You ever see somebody you just wouldn't like picture a person drinking beer or whatever? I don't know why. That's just didn't see that happening. So when I seen him drinking a beer, I was like, "You drink beer?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Why did I find that so odd?" No clue. So Joe from Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue works at O'Reilly's.
Oh.
The auto place?
Oh,
yeah.
O'Reilly.
Auto,
but in
parts.
But in Texas. Oh yeah. Paramotor NC just put out that paramotor camping video, which I already told him I'm totally jealous of. I have wanted to do that from almost the first day that I learned to fly. And I don't know, Ben, did you do that by yourself? I know it's only you in the video, but I was kind of curious if you actually did it by yourself. Not that camping by yourself is any big deal or whatnot, but I just thought it was a phenomenal video. As a backpacker that does, we carry in and carry out what we need. I can help you out with lightening your load, by the way, on some of that stuff that you carried in at Easy, that you carried on your trip there.
Yeah, I watched that video today. It was awesome, man. I thought it was pretty cool. I was curious. He went to bed pretty early, and I was curious how bad the bugs were that night and how hot it was sleeping in the tent, without a fan or anything. 'Cause I'm in Alabama, man. At 70, it's gonna be 73 degrees. I think is a low tonight. That sounds cool enough to most people. For me, I still need an air conditioner.
No, I do the backpacking thing when it's cooler here in Florida. I'm not trying to go out there in the heat. No, I'm built for air conditioning. But we do this. There's a thing that in January here in Florida, it's called Hang Kong, and everybody we meet at this one area, and you bring in your own food and your water and everything, and we all hang from trees, from hammocks, and it's just a big gathering on the weekend, and we all have fun for the whole weekend. And then but yeah, I did it last year with my buddy Jason, and it was freaking awesome. Krista's wanting to go this year with us because of how much fun we had, which, by the way, you wouldn't think my wife would like to go out in the woods and do this survival thing. Girls on top of it, dude. She does require a shower at least by the second day, which I completely understand. But when she comes, we just do an overnight, and then we pack up in the morning and walk back to the vehicle, what have you. But yeah, I want to do a paramotor camping thing so bad. There's so many places here we can do it. So yeah, it's just a matter of time. I'll get one of those done when it gets cooler this year.
I'm not really into the camping thing so much, but I've many times seen a field and wanted to land on it. I've never landed out on purpose, you know. I'd like to though.
Yeah. Well, that was my problem with talking about Vail, North Carolina, and having to like go to the bathroom so bad. I was literally debating on which field had the least amount of cows. And I was like, dude, I just know one of these cows is going to walk over and get hooked into my wing, and I'm just going to get drug up and down this thing. And I'm probably going to pee on myself during all of it. So I'm telling you, I put trimmers out, dude. I was just trying to go as fast as I can to the landing strip. I landed and literally I didn't disconnect or nothing. And I just dropped everything, ran out to the top of to the tall grass and did my business, turned around and came back and took off again. It was freaking, yeah, it was an emergency. It was emergency landing.
I would say.
Smoking Joe's Pit Barbecue wants to know if we ever had a bird fly into our props. Smart Car Brian actually had 2 birds bounce off his cage when he was foot dragging one morning, and neither one of them went into his prop. But if they go into our prop, it's pretty much game over for the bird and the prop, I would assume.
I would think so.
It's pretty much game over for your prop too. You're going to be landing.
Yeah, in a hurry.
Mark says he's up for a camping trip with you, Shane. It's going to be a tight fit for you and him in that little tent Ben had, though.
Actually, I would do a hammock. One hammock's only half a pound, so that saves you there. They do have double. Actually, when we go to Hong Kong, I will have a double hammock for me and Krista. I don't think she would have done very well. I think we got into 37 degrees overnight one night, and I don't want to say I struggled, but I was borderline with being cold. I made it through the night, and I wasn't like shivering or anything, but it was if it would have been 1 degree cooler for 1 hour longer, I would have been in the I'm starting to shake thing. But I did pretty well. So, but yeah, Mark, if you want to do that Hong Kong thing with us this year, it's pretty awesome. And they do a raffle for all these gear, which, by the way, Ben in his video was talking about how they have like advanced camping gear. You can buy a lighter tent, this and that. Dude, these guys are paying $600-700 for these elaborate hammock setups that are everything included. It's like 2 pounds. I'm like, I've got my $30 hammock and my $80 sleeping bag. I survived the night. I don't know what you guys are spending $500-600 on. I can't. Why? I don't get it. But yeah, they. I
mean, all that high-end camping stuff is super lightweight, small, compactable, foldable. It gets expensive, dude. I used to be backpacking, and you can spend a lot of money on just a small cooking utility.
Yep. My buddy has $100 and something whole cooking set, and I came out there with my $22 cooking set and cooked everything faster than him and cleaned up quicker. And I was like, I think you got screwed, bro. He's like, why do you come out here with all this cheap stuff? I go, I cooked faster than you. I cleaned up faster than you. Everything worked out for me. So why do I need to spend $120 to heat up food? It makes no sense to me. Which, by the way, I'm perfectly fine with cooking over fire. So I just need a little pot. I'm good with that. No big deal. Which I did. I think I did the first night. I cooked over the fire, the open fire, and you get all these guys. They're all around their little jet boils and everything, and they're all watching their food cook. I just put a little pot in the fire on the coals and went over and did my thing, and then came back and ate dinner. And they're all like, "What are you eating? I don't understand." I'm like, "What is there not to understand? It's a fire. You cook over fire. We've been cavemen for years, so this is how we did it."
I don't know, but that ramen noodle with beef and edamame that Paramotor NC did looks pretty damn
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Ben, I love that video, by the way. It was so great.
I did too. Yeah.
Walmart.
I just wish Ben would calm down a little bit though in his videos because he's so hyper.
I will tell you, I do pack ramen noodles, but I also pack. They have canned chicken breast at Walmart. Chicken breast in a can. I'm telling you right now,
This is the thing.
dude. It's not. It is not bad. You add it with the ramen noodles, and it's a meal. I do that 2-3 times a week when we're backpacking, and I do rice as well. I put rice. So if you bring rice in, dry rice, and then at lunchtime, if you're planning to have rice for dinner, all you do is add a little water to it, put it back in your backpack, and then when it comes to dinner time, the water is already absorbed back into the rice, and then you just heat it up and you're good to go. Just so you know.
Wow.
Hey, I just sent you a text, by the way, Shane.
What's that?
I just sent you a text message.
Uh-oh.
Hey, Ben.
I don't think you meant to send me that picture.
Don't share it. Whatever you do, don't share it.
How far did Ben fly for his overnight?
Yeah.
I think like a quarter mile. Just kidding.
Yeah, he didn't say in the video, but I mean, I got the impression he flew for a while.
Place. Yeah, I don't remember either. I'm saying.
Hey, DP, do you notice anything different?
Make a comment, DP.
Below the waist or above the waist? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. Hang on. Nope.
Get out of your wig.
Oh, oh my God, it's gone.
Welcome to the Blue Wrench community, sir. Tony asked, Shane, do you do cookouts at these fly-ins and we pay a fee to eat? Anybody care to add to that? Thanks,
yeah,
asshole.
give Shane
Yes.
like $50 and a 12-pack of Bush
Quiet in
Lights.
the gallery here.
At Apples. At Bad Apples, we did. I got with everybody and anybody that wanted in on what I called the food plan. I just had them pay $5 a meal. So for lunch and dinner, we paid $5 each. And it was pretty much just to cover the cost of food. My time and cooking wasn't included in that, which it's my pleasure to cook. I don't mind. It's really not that hard. And I enjoy it, so no need to get paid for it. But yeah, we just did a $5 for lunch and $5 for dinner. Yeah, we had like chicken quesadillas for lunch one day. We had hot dogs, hamburgers, or what everybody was calling meatloaf on a bun because the hamburgers were gigantic apparently. I mean, it was awesome. I think everything worked out. Brian Waller made 2 hams and then left for us to eat. And
I just roll in. I roll in the grass. I break out rashes, and I'm
He was a little itchy, scratchy.
Cook you some hams while I'm in distress, and then leave.
Oh, that was awesome.
Good too.
Hey, but I gotta tell you, for that meal plan, for what everybody paid, was the best damn food you could get anywhere.
Indeed.
Yep.
It was really good. Nobody went away hungry. And if you did
No.
go away hungry, there's something wrong with you. But
I
that
mean, the key,
Right.
crock pot lasagna was the best.
Chicken spaghetti.
Yep, that's what it was. Chicken spaghetti.
oh yeah, I
That
remember that.
that crock that crock pot lasagna is my kryptonite. I have tried, I think 4 times to make a video on that, and it's the most ridiculous, easy thing, but the video never works out. I either forget to hit the record button, or I skip a step, or it's just been my kryptonite. And I'm telling, I have a video on my channel. It's like creamy chicken ranch something crock pot dish. It's got almost 19,000 views. I don't even remember making the stupid thing. And this crock pot lasagna is the easiest thing to make. The only thing you have to cook, you have to brown the meat. After that, you put everything together. The noodles are uncooked. Stack it up like a lasagna. Put it on low for 8 hours. When you're ready to eat, about an hour before you're ready to eat, put it on high to, I don't know about you guys, but I love the burnt part at the bottom of a lasagna pan. So it kind of does that. And then you've got like an 8-inch thick lasagna, and you have to have a seriously a nice metal spoon, because you ain't coming at this thing with with a plastic spoon. It ain't gonna happen. But it is the most simplest dish.
Wow.
And it feeds a ton of people. I think we still had maybe a pound and a half of lasagna left over, and everybody ate until they couldn't eat anymore. It is really a simple dish. I just can't make a video of it. Don't know
I think
why.
that was the night everybody ate too much and we all went to bed early.
Well, that chicken, that crock pot, or was it chicken spaghetti? A friend of ours gave us that recipe. We've been cooking it ever since. I think I have it on my channel. I'm not 100% sure. But that, you literally put 1 or 2 chicken breasts in a crock pot, cook it all day long. You make the chicken, which I don't understand this part of the instructions. They want you to make spaghetti noodles. You drain them, put them in the fridge, and then the last 40 minutes of before you're ready to eat, you add the cold noodles to the shredded chicken and the other ingredients, and you mix it all together. Why can't you already heat up or cook the noodles right before you're ready to shred the chicken and put it all together? It's the same thing, isn't it? I don't know. I don't understand that, but anyways.
Yeah, they might be wanting you
the
to get
ham-
the noodles al dente first, and then you shock them in the cold water, so that stalls the cooking process. And then when you throw it in with all the shredded chicken, that kind of ups it up again, and they finish up cooking with the chicken.
I don't understand it, but my wife won't let me make spaghetti noodles and just dump them in there. She's like, no, you got to make them cold first. I'm like, doesn't make any sense to me. It really
Yeah,
doesn't.
I think it's all about the timing and the starch.
Timing is everything in most aspects of life.
Yep.
Hey, Brian, you were talking about the green peppers you have. I make a amazing stuffed green peppers. They're, I don't know why, but I don't really like green peppers by themselves too much. But you add the hamburger meat and the onions and other stuff that I throw in them, jalapenos and stuff. It's amazing.
By the way, I got about 500 jalapenos I need to know how to pickle and jar. So if anybody's got that recipe, hook me up.
How many?
Probably a few hundred.
That. Hey, anybody want to read Kent Stamey's last comment?
Hills was great.
So Kent Stamey says, where else can you go and have a professional bald chef cook awesome food and hang out with great friends? Only a fly-in. Never trust a skinny chef is at. I don't know about a chef. I swear, I'm not a chef. I just don't trust skinny ones. And every pound that I lose, I start untrusting myself, just so you know.
Me too. You get skinny, man. I just can't trust your ass no more.
Yeah, but
I'm down to 215. I'm down to 215, and if I could just not have to come home and deal with like today. So I took my wife's car to the dealer, back to the dealer. It's got some issues. So I won't have that car back till by maybe Monday or Tuesday of next week. I came home. I got a battery for my motorcycle. It still doesn't want to turn over. My air conditioner backed up and started pouring water into the house. So I sucked out the line, cleaned the coils, and cleaned out the filter. And then I had to cook dinner, and I had to do the show. So I've had a very, very busy afternoon.
Thanks for
I
all
need
you
to go back
do.
to work. Yeah, I don't work this hard at work, so I need to go back to work.
Hey, Paramotor NC wanted to know how many nights. Says, how many nights are you guys going to be at Moonshiners?
I believe we are. If I'm not mistaken, I believe we're supposed to meet the night before there, so that we all get a site together, and then I'll be there until Sunday. I guess Sunday morning.
So
it's a 10-hour ride. I would assume it's going to be an 11-hour ride if I'm pulling the big camper. So I'm definitely leaving by 8:30, 9 o'clock Sunday morning. I do believe.
And then what is it?
I don't know about you guys.
Friday or Thursday? I don't remember what the dates are.
It starts. It's August 4th through the 8th. I believe it's a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or is it Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday? I think I want to say
July 31st.
Yeah. I think Krista and I are working Monday. I think we're leaving after work Monday, driving until I get tired, and then we're sleeping wherever, and then we're gonna power through the next morning. Angela wants to know if we're on for a Friday night show. Anybody want to do a Friday night show? Just kind of like this, but with a lot of drinking? Brian, that's Brian's nervous laugh.
We'll see.
Someone's about to get kicked on YouTube.
I'm gonna share a couple pictures while we're talking, okay?
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna check the front door.
Moonshiner starts on a Wednesday. At least it's on my calendar. Oh, Brian must be checking.
Let's see. So these are just some of my pictures from the last 3 months in the greenhouse. There's one cherry tomato stem with 77 cherry tomatoes on it.
Dang.
These are some of the daily harvests we were having for a while. Tomato plants getting out of control, harvesting those cherry tomatoes. These are my jalapeno plants when they were babies. They were only about 3.5 feet tall. They're still getting big. This picture is over a month old. Those jalapeno root or plants are just, it's hard to, let me see if I can zoom in here. It's hard to really see all the peppers that are really on this plant. It's just, there's more than hundreds on there.
Do they put out all year long?
I'm not sure. I've never had jalapeno plants grow more than about 16, 18 inches tall. And these are 5.5 feet tall that I've got now. So this is the jalapeno plants right here. Just look at, where you don't see flowers, you see little bitty peppers. They're just huge. By contrast, these are my jalapeno plants outside growing on plastic. This is one plant 6 inches tall with a 3-inch pepper on it. These are the other guys. But now these plants, as small as they are, will produce peppers for 2 or 3 months and will each probably produce at least 50 peppers. But nothing like the The Jack's 321 hydroponic, everything you're seeing right here came from the hydroponic system. I mean, that's a pretty big. Some of the zucchini we're getting, I'm getting some bell peppers, cherry tomatoes, banana peppers, jalapenos, cucumbers.
Hey, Bill, do you prune those jalapenos when they start to flower?
No, I have not at all. I have
Because I know,
not.
like with basil, you're supposed to prune it as soon as you start seeing some flowers.
Probably. I'm totally just learning. This is my first round in this greenhouse on the hydroponic system. The Dutch bucket system is definitely the way to go, man, on the hydroponics. But yeah, as far as how to prune them and that kind of thing, I'm just now learning.
That's so
the
awesome.
greenhouse is coming along, but every one of these pictures that has, produce here on the table, that's a different day. It's probably the next day or the day after. This is one tomato that was going to be bigger than almost the size of a softball, but
that's huge. It's huge.
So anyway, it's a process for sure.
That's impressive.
Yeah, no doubt. Stay tuned.
Really cool. I definitely envy you for those skills, man. Because that
Yummy.
dude, the zombie apocalypse comes, I'm going to your place.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian. I'm also a big fan of banana peppers. Just so you know, hint, hint. Jalapenos, banana peppers. As for Friday night, I want to know if I do a Friday night show, will Tony and Angela be on camera and join in on that? If so, then I'll do a Friday night. And don't tell me you don't have a camera, because everybody has it on their phones, laptops,
friends'
bathrooms. What?
Oh, shoot.
Toilets.
Hang on. Let me check my calendar. Hang on.
Okay.
Friday night is the 18th. Oh.
His people get with your people.
I'll be there. I may have some special video to show.
Oh, shoot. All right.
New peppers?
Let's do all right. Are we going to do 8 o'clock or Eastern time again?
What'd you say?
Friday night, 8 o'clock Eastern time, or do we want to push it out to 9 o'clock Eastern time? Eastern time.
Don't forget flying.
10 o'clock sounds good to me. I don't know. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, that is
9 o'clock might be better.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to do any flying, 8 o'clock's kind of early to get home.
Yeah,
I got news.
Better, man, as far as flying from my perspective.
Okay, so let's do 9 Eastern. Winds here are starting out at teens. Okay, like 13. Haven't seen anything. Every morning it's like 8 or 9. I'm like, oh. I check the afternoon and it's 13, 14 mile an hour winds. I'm like, Jesus, dude, I'm not going out in that. No need to go get parked. All right, so 9 o'clock Eastern time, Friday night. We're gonna do I have 2 special guests. We won't tell you guys who it is. Angela, if you can message me on Facebook so I can get you and Tony the link. But they're not my special guests. Shh, they're my special guest. Yeah. Oh, speaking of jalapenos. Oh, Brian, look what I found at Walmart. Hold on.
No. Good thing I'm
Hey,
sitting
Jim,
down.
talking about the zucchinis being small. The ones I showed in the picture were small. We actually got one that was 6 inches in diameter, and about 18 inches long. And I think I had a picture somewhere of me holding it as a club. Yeah, those things got huge. And the thing is, that zucchini plant got planted on accident, and it grew some huge zucchinis outdoors, not in the greenhouse. What you got, Shane?
Hold on.
You can make zucchini
I'm trying to.
bread.
I don't know if I can show this.
What?
Put it back by your face.
That jalapeno margaritas?
Yes, it's so freaking.
Cuervo?
Hold on. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! So I drank this. This is how much I drank in one night, and I went to bed early.
Oh,
Tequila makes
all pre-mixed.
Yeah, it's pre-mixed. It's got it's 13.9% alcohol. It's like $13 or $14 for this. Whoo! I was ready to rock and roll. And by rock and roll, I mean go to bed, because I went to sleep right after I drank that third glass, and I was like, all right, I'm out of here, dude.
sure.
It's good stuff. It doesn't have any heat to it, which I kind of miss. But I think I may end up getting a jalapeno or two at the store and add it to my drink. But that's what I'm gonna drink Friday night. I'll finish that off. It'll be.
I like a little spice.
It should be a little bit of a show Friday night.
I got a shout out to Kent here. I appreciate the reminder. He says, have you checked with the YouTube community to make sure it's okay to show your video on Shane's channel? Not yet, but I will. This is a shout out to YouTube community.
Right. You could have just said, what do I care? It's not my channel.
That's where I go to show all the crap.
Yeah. Hey, beautiful. Thanks.
Yeah,
I got a beer.
Quick question before you all go. Guess you're wrapping it up.
Yeah, we're fixing to go. We are 55 minutes over.
I guess we're going.
Yeah, well, but don't go, Dave, because you're part of the question. It's a cat.
Uh-oh.
I don't own a cat, and I probably never will. And by that, I mean I never will own a cat. But I'm curious as to what's up with cats and cucumbers. What's the deal with that? Is that a real thing?
I have no clue what you're referring to.
Really?
Yep.
Exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, YouTube it.
Let's hear it.
Well, you YouTube.
Oh, like they think it's a snake or something?
I don't know what they think. They just lay a cucumber next to a cat, and the cat just freaks out.
But it's always a cat turns its back, looks another way. They sneak the cucumber in there while the cat's not looking. That cat turns around, looks, and is like, rah, jumps up. Right?
Maybe that's why he's jumping in bed. Oh no, weird.
Yeah, YouTube that. Okay, well, I just thought maybe there was a natural version.
You got it, Linda.
Yeah, I think it's just a shock that there's something new in their environment.
I have no.
I wondered why my cats were always jumping when I was in bed.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's a dirty joke.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
on that
I'll
note.
go now. Bye-bye.
Hey,
welcome.
on that note, hey, guys, again, fabulous turnout, fabulous fun.
Yeah.
No, seriously, the subject, man. You should see the size of the cucumbers we grew this year, man. Some of them were huge.
Hey, the cucumbers that scare cats, you get at Walmart. The ones that scare tigers, you get at Brian's house.
Yeah, right.
All right, fair enough.
All right, guys, Friday night, 9 o'clock Eastern time. We will see you guys there.
Friday at 9 o'clock.
Oh,
It'll be
Tigers
after
scaring
this Friday.
cucumbers.
Yeah.
Hey, I really think we should. Hey, I really think we should. The following Friday, we should plan to have Jade host a Friday night. We'll do this Friday night, and then next Friday, maybe we can get the Flying Flamingo to
Let's make her
host a Friday
uncomfortable.
night.
I agree.
Hey, why don't we?
I think that was a definite good idea right there.
Oh, Earl.
Hey.
That was Earl.
Hey, I have another idea. I like Jade hosting on Friday night, but what about everyone on the panel host a Friday night? Would you guys be interested in doing that on your own channel, so we could bring everybody over to everyone's channel?
I got a pretty active social life, man. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to compensate with it.
I'll have to juggle that one.
Oh no.
It's just an idea. All right, so this Friday, we'll meet you guys here. We'll meet you back
Okay.
here, and then we'll go to the next Friday. We'll go to the Flying Flamingo's house. Man, that next Friday. Oh boy, I may be. That's like the 20. What is that? The 20.
Yeah, didn't you say you had some time off that you needed to go find somewhere to hang out while your wife was gone? Just need somebody to take care of the
25th.
dog.
That's the 25th. And yes, I could drop my wife off at the airport and just get on a plane to Wisconsin, and she goes to Ohio. I just need somebody to watch my dogs, let them out a couple times a day.
Or you could jump in a truck and drive to Southeast Alabama and leave your dogs behind.
But I still have the problem of pooping and peeing. I can't leave them here for 4 or 5 days without letting them out.
Just put them in your camper, dude. You're good.
No.
Leave the toilet seat up, they'll be all right.
Yeah.
All right, guys. See you guys Friday night at 9:00 Eastern time.
Wait a
Good
minute.
night.
Gotta see a paraglidingtalk.com on Thursday night.
Cool.